Hey y'all, happy Thursday. Hope everybody's doing well. Um, I'm just hopping on here really quick. Hopefully this will be quick. But I just wanted to show everyone how I designed the file that I did the other night because I got quite a few inboxes and DMs asking me how did I make it and if I could do a class on it. So tonight I'm just going to show you guys how I did it. I will set up some classes to show in detail, and if you need like more like a smaller group setting or one-to-one setting, then we can definitely do that. But yeah, for tonight I'm gonna just show y'all what I did. And for everybody on Facebook, I won't be able to know who you are unless you give StreamYard access to your information. So if I don't say your name, I'm so sorry. Um, I'm looking at both screens. I'm gonna move my iPad to the front of me so that I could see y'all when you guys are commenting while I'm in the other screen. Alfie was helping me out with the stand because I don't have a place to put my other stand so I could see who's here when I'm in the other screen. But hey, y'all. So just to let y'all know, we're going to be designing inside of Silhouette Studio. Yeah. So I always design inside of Adobe Illustrator, but I know everybody does not have Adobe Illustrator. So we're going to design inside of Silhouette Studio since we're going to have to transport it over to Silhouette Studio anyway to turn it into the Rhinestone file. So we're just going to do Silhouette Studio. We are using the business edition because you cannot access the Rhinestone panel inside of the regular Silhouette edition. Like not just the regular one, you can't do it. You have to have either the designer edition and or the business edition. But hey, y'all, I'm so happy to be off tomorrow. But let's see who's here. I saw Kenya earlier. Hey, Kenya. Hey, Beta Den Diamonds. Hey, Lena. So that's what we're about to do. Yeah. Hey, Two Goody Graphics. Hey, Fifi. Hey, Angel Boo. You not at a game? Are you relaxing tonight? I hope you're relaxing. So I know this is not one of my regular nights on with y'all, but I did want to show everybody because I had a lot of questions about it. Hey, Georgie Lee Adams. Hey, Fabulouses. Hey, Regina. Hey, Sherry. So I will be doing some classes on Facebook. It's like a test situation. So I'm doing some classes on Facebook, and I will let you guys know what the classes are. It's going to be for the month of July. And yeah, so they're heavily discounted classes, but I'm just trying to see if I really want to do that. Not sure yet. I'll be too busy. Hey, Rosalind. Hey, Princess. Hey, Benita. Hey, Tommy. But hey, y'all. And if anybody's over there on Facebook, hey, y'all. So I am going to jump into Silhouette Studio because I don't want to keep y'all here too long, and I am kind of tired. So, thank God y'all have a break up, but tomorrow again. At least you got a break tonight. But hey, everybody. And if I missed you, I'm sorry. I am going to try to do better when I'm inside of Silhouette Studio, when I'm away from the screen. So I do have my iPad in the front of me. So hopefully, maybe I should put my, no, because I won't be able to see. All right. So I'm sharing the full screen because I don't know what you'll be able to see and not see if I don't. So we're just going to go for the full screen. So we're going to start in Silhouette Studio because, yeah, and to y'all, I have to work more inside of Silhouette Studio only because if you guys follow my new podcast channel with my friend Terrell, y'all will know that we're starting a crafting we like a crafting part of our classroom or his classroom, but I usually take over his class anyway. But a crafting part of his classroom, and I'm teaching the kids how to use Cricut for next year. We're going to be teaching them how to use the Cricut, and I'm teaching Terrell how to use the Cricut and also how to use the Cameo because he had a Cameo, but he only used it like once. And so I want to teach them how to use that and the softwares that come with it. So I got to work more inside of it. So here we are. So today we are going to be creating a bling and sublimation file. I'm going to show you guys how I usually do it. So we are, and it's going to be very basic. It's not going to be anything, too difficult. Hopefully you will be able to follow along. And if you decide to do one, please post it inside of my Facebook community, Craftable Things. I would love to see what you design and make. All right, so first we are going to start with our first word. And again, for anybody just coming in, this is Silhouette Studio, the business edition. All right, so let me click. All right, so we are going to just expand this. And right now, this is just the default font. Also, if you guys are interested, I do have another rhinestone class on site on Creative Fabrica, and it is going to be free, which I'm really happy about that. So if you've never tried one of the Creative Fabrica classes, you can try my class for free. There are other classes that are free also. I'll before we get off, I'll show you guys how to access the free classes. All right, so right now this is just the regular font. I don't want that. And so I am going to type in Arial Black. Thank you, Sharon. Hey, Nicole. If I miss you guys, I'm so sorry. Hey, Evie. And also, if y'all don't know, hey, Miss Ethel and Roxanne. Hey, girl, how are those grandbabies? I'm so sorry. I did not even see your name. Hey, Blaze. So if you guys did not know, Eve is her buy-in is live right now. And so the baby's booty, we definitely want to check it out because yeah, it's her rhinestones are pretty amazing. All right, so let's go ahead and find the font that we're going to be using. And today I'm going to be using Arial Black. I could open up the font panel, which I should have, but this is what I usually do. And so usually I don't even create this part inside of Silhouette Studio. I usually create it inside of Adobe Illustrator, transport it over, and then do the rhinestones. But we're going to be using Arial Black for the word blingy. And we're not going to thicken the stroke or anything like that. We are going to leave it as is. Hold on a second. Tommy, I'm sorry I left your name up there. Sorry. In case if you couldn't see it. Oh, they're awesome. Yes, it's free. It's free on Creative Fabrica. All right, so we're just going to start with the word blingy. I am going to change the color to black. I'm going to remove that outline. I hate that they always give us that red outline in Silhouette Studio. Okay, so right here, you could go ahead and you could kind of reduce the space in between the letters if that's something that you want to do. I'm not going to do it because sometimes when you convert it to a rhinestone pattern, y'all, I'm printing something on the DTF printer and I just turned back and I wish I didn't. But you can reduce the space in between the letters if you want to. So to do that, we are going to I'll open up the Rhinestone panel over here on the side in case you want to do that. I'm not going to be reducing any space in between the letters. You might want to, okay, when you're doing your own design. And if you are, new to Silhouette Studio, the business edition, or if you're just getting the business edition, just because you want to create rhinestone patterns or files, templates, that's what I did. The only reason why I purchased the business edition was for this purpose right here, was to create rhinestone templates. So yeah. Darica, hey girl. Hey, Theodore. So this is what we have right now. Right now it's measuring at about 10.309 by 4.176. But this isn't really its true size because it's actually measuring that white space above the word blingy and below the word blingy, right? So that's not really the true size. The width is almost the true size, but not even, because there's still a little bit of space on both the left and the right side. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm making it bigger now. I really don't have to. So let's go ahead and put our other word in. And the next word we're going to put in is things. So I am going to change that font. Let me make it a little bit bigger so we can see it. I just want to know what everything is going to look like. Y'all, I have no idea what we're going to be doing. I'm just kind of going with the flow. All right, so of course I want to use my new favorite font for the week, which is Everly, and it is a script font. Hey, Miss Sonia. Hey, Martin. Anybody that came in that I did not see earlier, I'm so sorry. If I didn't get a chance to say hi, please forgive me. All right, so right now I'm just stretching this out because I really, I want to make it bigger. I don't want a small design. So here we are with the word things, and I know that I want to change it, right? I do want to make it a little prettier, and so I want to work on the T and the S. Again, if you are interested in the buy-in, a link is listed in the description to Eve's buy-in. A link is also listed to Heat Transfer Warehouse, who sells the flock and the hot fix transfer tape that I use. And also there's a link to Swing Designs, who is Silhouette Studio, if you are interested in that. But right now, the business edition for Silhouette Studio is going for about $99. It was only, I think, $49 when I got it. So it's been that way for a few months. So I don't know if to expect it to go down. How much? Oh, I just said two goody. It's $99 now. If you had like another edition prior to that, not the regular edition, not the basic edition, I think they have some where it's a little bit cheaper, but for the business edition, it's $99. The good thing about this, y'all, I know I love Adobe Illustrator and I prefer to use that. But with Adobe Illustrator, now it's subscription based. So you're going to be paying for Adobe Illustrator forever, or the Adobe Suite forever. What is it called? Adobe Cloud? I forgot what it's called. But you're going to be paying that forever. Let me see if it's up here. Creative Cloud, that's what it's called. So you're going to be paying for that forever. But with Silhouette Studio, it's $99 and you don't have to keep renewing it. So it does make sense to use it, especially if you're a business and you're looking to expand. It does make sense to use it because you don't have to keep paying for it. Once it's yours, it's yours. I think even with Canva, there's a yearly fee for Canva. And I do have a Canva account. I have the professional edition or whatever it's called. I just don't use it. But you will be paying yearly for that. This, you get it one shot, $99, and you don't have to worry about it. All right, so another place where you can design, and if you guys are interested in learning how to design there, StarCraft Create also has the Rhinestone feature too, where you can convert files into rhinestones. If you guys are interested in that, I do have that software. I would be more than happy to kind of show you guys how I do it inside of StarCraft Create. Hey, Mare Bear. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Jesse. All right, so let's go ahead. So this is what we have now. So I want to change the T. Like I told you guys before, I want to change the T. So I am going to go ahead and delete that T. But I am also going to stay because I'm still inside of the font panel. And so I am going to click over where you see at the top of the font panel, it says text style, but right underneath there's an A that's selected. And then there's also a G next to it. And that G stands for glyphs. So we are going to click onto glyphs. If you don't know what a glyph is, those are flourishes. Not all fonts come with it, or they're extras. They're not just the basic fonts that you can just type on your keyboard. Those are sometimes like the pretty fonts. You're like, wow, how did they get their font to look like that? Usually it's glyphs. So we are now selecting the glyphs, and I want to select a T, a lowercase t. That's a little prettier than that first T that we used. So I am going to scroll down to look at more T's. And as you guys see, like there's different, I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger so you can kind of see over here on the panel. So I'm just scrolling down looking for T's. It's actually kind of small. So if my forehead is looking, oh, maybe I should change the layout so you guys could see the screen a little bit better. Yeah, that's better. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, so we're going to look for the T's, and I'm just scrolling down, and those are H. Where is the T? Is that? Nope, that's an R. So also another way you can access this, you can access it if I'm on a MacBook now, you can access it in your font book, and with a regular PC, it's your character map. It's going to be your character map. All right, so that's X. Uh-oh. Where is it? Why did I go so far down? Oh, that's you. All right, so the T that we want to use, I think we're going to use, I'm just looking at the different T's, and I think we're going to use this T right here. So I'm just going to click it. One click is perfect. Hey, Kirsten. Hey, Persistent, Consistent, Hustle, and Ashita, and Taryn. Hey, Danny. StarCraft Create. Okay, so I'll do something with StarCraft Create to show how to create Rhinestone. So if you have a StarCraft solo, you don't need the Silhouette Business Edition. You automatically have a Rhinestone, and it's very similar to Shirkuts-a-Lot. And so for those of you who may not know, I'm also going to change the S on here. Shirkuts-a-Lot. Blaze, who now comes up as Asia. Blaze, I don't know why you changed your cool name, but Blaze, who now comes up as Asia, she actually goes into detail a lot with Shirkuts-a-Lot on her channel. And also Josie has been using Shirkuts-a-Lot as well, the best uni. I don't usually use Shirkuts-a-Lot, but I have been using the solo. So I'm trying to see if we want it to look like this, or I'm just getting ready to replace this S right now. And this is the S that I want to use. So that's what our word things is going to look like. And so now we are just going to select all of things. And then we are going to weld it together, because as you guys see, it's kind of like, for those of you who have done Cricut, remember with Cricut, before they made their updates, all of the letters would automatically come in like this, and each letter would be an individual letter. That's how it's read in a lot of places. Even inside of Adobe Illustrator, it's read like that. You can't see it, but once you turn it into an SVG file, that's when you can see it, unless you don't connect it together. So right now we're going to select the word things, and then we are just going to weld it together. And so now it's welded together, and if you guys noticed, the letters are now, they're one. They're not separated anymore. Hey, Crafting Away. Hey, Denise. Hey, Kemp Designs. What's up? Hey, T Create. I don't know if I said hey to you, but hey, T Create. All right, so I'm going to also go ahead and group it. So now that kind of looks like how I want it to look, but I think I am going to, let me turn this into, what color should we make this, y'all? Just so that we could see the difference. We're going to make this pink. Why not? Oh, did I click it? I'm going to make it pink. I like pink things. All right. And then, of course, I'm going to remove that outline. Okay. So this is our word things, and we have the word blingy. All right. We're just doing a text-based design tonight. We're not really doing any real graphics. We're just going to do text-based. So now I'm going to select the word blingy, because I want to kind of get a true size of the word blingy. And I do want the word blingy to be larger than things. And right now, as y'all see, things is taking over, right? It's taking over our design. So I'm going to go ahead, and for the word blingy, I am going to ungroup. So earlier when I had the panel open, I'm going to open it up again, the other side, because we're not working with those glyphs anymore. So earlier when I had the panel open, I kind of talked about the character spacing, and character spacing, you will be able to reduce the space in between your letters. Well, now I'm just going to go ahead and do that another way. I'll show you guys how to do it another way. So if you ungroup your letters, now each of those letters become its own image on your canvas. So you can select each individual letter and move it to the right or to the left. Now you can move it with your mouse, or you can just take your arrow pad. All of our computers have the arrow pad, and you can go do move right or left, and that will move it so that you don't have to worry about or be concerned about it not being even with the other letters. I have an issue with that because my hands are not steady. So when I try to move it with the mouse, I'm always going up and I don't want to, and then I have to undo because I can't get it to line up correctly. You may not want that. So, okay, the font is Everly. The font is Everly. I got it off of a Creative Fabrica, Angel. I love this font. This is my new favorite font for the week. It's Everly. And their glyphs, as y'all see, the glyphs are gorgeous, beautiful glyphs. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back and I'm going to select all of that, and then I'm just going to group it back together again because I want it to be grouped. All right, and I'm not adjusting any space in between. I'm going to leave it spaced out the way that it is. But as you work more into it, you can decide whether or not you want it spaced out a little bit more. So I am just going to make this a little larger, and I like larger bling designs. Like I don't like the really small ones, and so right now this is giving me like 10.276 inches wide, and the word blingy is about 3 inches high, a little over. So I'm just going to make a little bit. I can go with like a 10.5. You could make it a little bit larger if you want, depending, on your cutter or, whatever it is that you have, but we're going to stick with like a 10.5. All right. So, hey, Miss Sonia, I don't know if I said hey to you earlier. All right. So right now we're pretty good, right? So let me go ahead and I am going to figure out how I want to put the word things in here. So let me go ahead. I'm going to make things a little bit larger. Don't know if I want that to go here, maybe right here. I think that this might be where I want it to be. Let me go up just a tad. No, I don't want the eye. So this is where you're going to be looking to see like how you really want your design to really fall into place, right? So I think I may want it right here. I like how the S, that loop on the S is like curving. The S is really pretty. Where this T is, I kind of like that. So I think I'm going to go with this. Not too much. It's not taking too much out of the word blingy, so you'll still be able to see it. So I am going to select the word things, and now I'm going to head right back over to the right toolbar and select the offset panel. And the offset panel is the little star, like it's like a double star or so, right? So I'm going to click on offset, and then I want to have about 1/10 of an inch around. So I'm just going to do 0.10. The default, I think, is like 0.125, but I want to do 0.10, right? And so now I am going to click, and also I'm using the rounded corners because it just flows better with that font, right? That font is very pretty, and I just like how it flows. So we're going to go ahead and click apply. And so now we have our offset. So what I'm going to do now with that offset is that I'm going to turn it white so that I can kind of see, it'll give me an idea. Right now it's transparent, it's clear. The only thing we see around it is the outline, the red outline. But I'm going to turn the insides white just so I can see if I like how it's going to really, fall into place. And right now I think I kind of like it. Let me remove the outline, the stroke. Okay, so right now this is what we have. This is what it's gonna look like. And I'm pretty happy with it. I like how it falls in between the letters. You can still tell what the word blingy is in the back. So I'm happy with that. The reason why I like to turn it white now is because it gives me an idea of what it's going to look like. And if I want to adjust anything, I can go ahead and adjust it now because I haven't altered the word blingy yet. So we're going to leave it just like this. All right, so right now I still have the offset selected. And so I'm going to go ahead and click shift and select the word blingy. Now that I have both of those selected, the word things is not selected. The only thing selected is that white offset. And let me show you, I don't want to move it over just yet. I'm gonna move it because I want you guys to see. So if I move it over, as you guys see, that white is still there. On the actual canvas, you can't really tell that the white offset is still there, but when we move it over into the gray area, you can see that offset. Hey Elena, drive safely. Hey Miss Nini. So you can see the offset. I just want you guys to see that there is something there, okay? And right now these are two different, there's three different images per se going on here in this one file so far. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna unclick that, and then I'm just gonna go back and click that, click the offset. And then I'm also going to click the word blingy, and we're going to go head back over to the right panel, and we're going to open the modify panel. Okay, and the modify panel, it's like a rectangle with a circle in it, and I don't know what they got going on, but it's like a circle and a rectangle, just showing how you divide and things like that. So we're going to select that, and now we're at the modify panel. And so with the modify panel, what I'm going to do now is I want to remove the area that's behind the white offset that we created. So what I'm going to do is, so that you guys could see better what's going on. Let's do that. So you guys could see better what's going on. I am going to, all right, so I'm going to move this here because both of those are selected. And then I am going to go right here, right? Because I want you guys to see what's going to happen when we're done with this, right? And I'm going to move the modify panel for a second. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we are going to, hold on. Let me go back. So I am going to select the white again, right? That's the offset. And now we're going to select the word blingy, and then opening back up that modify panel, we're going to click subtract, because with subtract, it's going to remove the back. It's going to remove the black areas that's touching the white, if that makes sense to you. So once we select subtract, that's what happens. So all of that got moved out of the way. Hold on a second. Kirsten, what you said? Hold on. Make sure your snap guides are not on. Well, they're probably not on. Hold on. So we're going to move this down, and I'm going to just select all of blingy, right? And then we are going to go ahead, and then we are just going to group it back together. All right, so right now we just knocked out, and that's what it's called too. Like a lot of people call it a knockout. So once we put it back like this, I'm going to go ahead and copy this or duplicate it. I'm behind. Hey, Karen, I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this, because we're going to duplicate what we're going to be doing for the, hold on, y'all. I want to duplicate it for what we're going to do for the sublimation part of our design. Silhouette has been going so slow, y'all. If I was in Adobe Illustrator, it would not be doing this. But nonetheless, Adobe Illustrator does not have this feature, and I'm not paying for a plugin. So here we are. All right, so everything looks good. I like how this looks. If you want, you could go ahead and save this file, save it as an SVG, and you can go and you can cut this out. with vinyl or anything like that, you just have to save it as an SVG file here in Silhouette Studio. But we're not going to do that. Not now. So maybe I want to. I actually like how this looks, y'all. Maybe I do. Let me save it. All right, so I'm just gonna go to save to file, then save as, save to hard drive, and then we are going to everything on this page is going to save, but I'm just gonna save it here. Blingy things. I actually like this now, and then we're gonna do SVG. Okay. All right, so now what we're going to do is we want to maybe put an image in the word blingy, or maybe make it a different color or something like that. Right now, what I think with this particular font is that it's still a little thin, and so I kind of like thicker fonts when I'm putting like pictures and things inside of the font. So we're going to look for something simple, right? So let's head down to Safari. Uh-oh. And let's go to Google. And on Google, we are going to look for, let's look for pink roses. I don't know. What should we look for? Let me see. Something blingy. So I'm not really planning on cutting anything today. I'm just really showing just designs. And hey, Christine. Hi, Finding Her Way. So that's really all I was thinking, unless you guys were thinking of that. So let's see. Rose, pink, roses, PNG. Let's see. Oh, I like those colorful roses. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that. Let's see. Let's see if we can find it. PNG. And you can also find like backgrounds or things like that on Creative Fabrica if that's what you choose. So I kind of wanted something like that maybe we could put in the word blingy and then bling that out. Now y'all gonna make me actually bling something out. That's cute, but I wanted something else. Let me know if y'all have any ideas. Y'all know I don't have any ideas when it comes to stuff like this. Okay, let's go with this one. And then we might, so I'm just going to take this, y'all. I'm just taking this image off of Google. I'm not selling this to anybody. This is just for the purpose of this quick tutorial. All right, so we are going to, I'm going to go ahead and move the word things down, and then I am going to go ahead and paste our image in front, and all we're going to do is we are going to fill. Let me move this to the back, and I'm going to send it to the back. I just right clicked and sent it to the back, but I don't really want to like distort it too much, so I'm going to try to keep the proportions as is and just get the colors right, because I know the font is really, really thin. So we're not going to get perfect, like we're not really going to see that many roses, right? So let's go ahead, and I'm just going to shrink it just a little bit. And hold on. Let me shrink it just a little bit more. And I'm just making sure that all of the letters are covered, like all of the letters are on that color, right? So now I'm going to select both of them. And then after that, I'm going to select crop. And so it's kind of colorful. It looks a little funky, but that's what we have, okay? So hold on, let me group. All right, I did not group that one. All right, so this is going to be what we do for sublimation. All right, very simple. You can pick your own background color, whatever else it is that you want to do. I'm going to go with that. Maybe we'll decide to make it. I don't know. Let's see how far we get with this whole process. But right now, all we did was find a picture, an image, a background picture, and we cropped it into the word blingy. All right. And so this will be what I print out to place onto the shirt. So now let me Then I'm going to go ahead and connect both of these. Maybe we'll leave the word things bling, I don't know. Maybe we'll leave the word things in pink, but I'm just going to group it together and we're actually done with this portion for sublimation. So this is all that I really did for that file that we made the other night. Now, what I sometimes do is I'll sometimes use this to make sure if I have to rearrange any of the rhinestones, I'll sometimes use the file that I create like this and use that to help me place the rhinestones in case we need to move them around. So I'm just going to move that off screen right now, and now we're going to get ready to work on our rhinestone. All right, so I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger so we can see a little bit better. All right, and I am going to go ahead and remove the panel. And so now we're going to open up the rhinestone panel. And the rhinestone panel is on the right side of the screen on the toolbar. And put the picture as a pattern fill. That's true. You could have did it as a pattern fill. But y'all know I do not do Silhouette Studio. Y'all know I'm only doing Silhouette Studio because I know that for rhinestones, you can't do it inside of Adobe Illustrator. You can create, typically I usually just create everything inside of Adobe Illustrator, the cut file, and then I just transfer it over so that I can create the rhinestone file. I actually print the sublimation portion from Adobe Illustrator too. All right, so let's go ahead and open up the rhinestone panel, and it's on the right side, and at the bottom there is a little gem, like a circle, almost looks like a tic-tac-toe board inside of a circle. So we're gonna go ahead and select that. And so that's the rhinestone panel. Now you can do different things with the rhinestone panel. I'm just going to briefly go over it. This is just for like basic rhinestones, right? There's two little gems at the top. So the one is for like basic rhinestones. And so we'll go, you pick your effect. This brings you back home. The first circle brings you back home. The second circle gives you an outline, or it's called edge, but it gives you like an outline of your letters. The third circle, or the third option, is a linear fill, meaning everything is going to go in rows. So it's just rows of lines. So it tries to fit it as best as possible in lines. It's important to know the difference because based on the shape of your letter, and if you really want to stay true to that shape, that letter shape, then you will, you'll know which one is best for your particular font if you're using a font or if you're using images. So if you have a circle that you're doing, you're not going to use the linear fill for a circle. You're going to use the fourth option, which is the radial fill, because it does the curves for you, right? It does the curves for you. So then the rhinestone size, you have the different rhinestone sizes, 6SS, 10SS, 16SS, and 20SS. You can adjust the size based on the rhinestones that you have. And also you can adjust the spacing of those rhinestones next under rhinestone spacing. It automatically comes in as a 0.039, but you can reduce that space if you want, or you can increase the space also. Hey, Martha. Hey, everybody. Hey, everyone. Hey, Yvonne from California and Magic. All right, so now that we have that, and then also the next two options where we have freehand and release rhinestones, we'll probably talk about that in case we have to actually adjust the rhinestones, okay? And then, of course, the bottom, the rhinestone count, we have 6SS, 10SS, and it just tells you, the rhinestone count just tells you how many rhinestones you're going to need for your project. That is very important for you to know because you don't want to start a project and not have enough rhinestones. But if you get in on the baby booties buy-in, trust me, you will have more than enough rhinestones. I have tons of rhinestones. All right, so let's go ahead and select the word. Which one do we want to do first? And what I did not explain to you guys is the reason why I did the offset. You're going to see why I did the offset now, and we kind of broke into the word in the back, the word blingy. But the reason why we do the offset is so that your rhinestones can fall into place correctly. If not, we'll have pink rhinestones on top of the black rhinestones. And you don't want that. It just makes for a headache. And so I've found that the amount of space around the actual letters that I like is a tenth of an inch around. I like that. Usually the rhinestones fall into place really good, and there's still enough space so that you can tell the difference between one word and the next word. So that's why you do the offset, because you want to make sure that your rhinestones are going to fall into place correctly and that it looks good. All right, let's go back. Let's see. Hey, Gloria from Houston. All right, so we're going to work with the word blingy. Let's work with blingy first. And so, oh, I forgot to show you guys. So on the other side, y'all, you have like the advanced rhinestone panel. And next to the first rhinestone, or the little gem that we saw at the top, you had a second one. So when you click onto there, you can actually get more visuals of what it's going to look like. You can actually place like the rhinestone color that you're going to be using. It'll show up on there. Also, if you want to use different size rhinestones in one word, you can do that also. Or if you want to cut a template and have different color rhinestones, not just different sizes. Let's say let's say we wanted the word blinky to be pink and purple. I could select pink rhinestones and purple rhinestones, and they'll fall it, they'll put it into place in that one word. And then that's how you would cut your template. You would just cut different templates. So there's so many different options in the advanced rhinestone option. But I just wanted to show you guys, in case this is your first time and you're on the fence about Silhouette Studio and you're like, why do I want to use Silhouette Studio? Why do I want to pay $100 just for rhinestones? I like it. It's worth it for me, and some of the other options are just way, way, way expensive. So, and this gets the job done for me. So we're going to select the word blingy, and then we're just going to look at different effects and sizes. So I'm going to go ahead. So let's say if we select the edge, which is the outline, this is how that would look. I'm going to reduce the size a little bit so it can be on one screen and you can see it. All right, so this is how this will look. All right, not too bad. The curves for me looks good. I just want you guys to see this. This doesn't look, this doesn't look bad. It looks good. And as you guys see, none of the word thing is really touching. But once we go to adjust the rhinestones, we need to see if it does have an effect on it or not. But for the most part, I like how it looks. And again, y'all, you don't have to have, let's say you just wanted the word blingy in rhinestones, then you won't need the word things, because all you're going to do is once you sub the bottom design onto your shirt, all you have to do then is press the word blingy, and things doesn't have to be in rhinestones. So I'm going to show you if you want it in rhinestones, and if you don't want it in rhinestones, how that would look. But you don't have to have the word things in rhinestones. You really can just go with the word blingy if you want, right? So next, what we're going to do is I'm going to look at the linear fill. And so right now, I think these are 10 SS. No, those are, so at first that was 6 SS, right? So that's how the 6 SS looks. And then if you click onto the 10 SS, as y'all see, the 10 SS is a little bit bigger. So this is where you would kind of check and see what it is that you want. And right now we kept it at the 0.039 spacing. I'm not really going to adjust the spacing just yet, but we kept it at the 0.039 spacing. All right, so I'm going to zoom in. Right now it's still on 10 SS, but I'm just going to zoom in so that you guys can see something. So what you want to do, I don't know if you guys can tell, but you should. I just zoomed in. There are some rhinestones that are touching each other. You do not want rhinestones to touch each other at all, okay? Because if they touch each other, they are going to cut a big hole in your flock. So right here, once we get ready to like rearrange and we know exactly what we're going to do, then we will adjust the rhinestones. We'll move some around. We'll release them so that we can fit it, how it should be fit inside of the template. But I just wanted you guys to see that, because you will, when you're designing your templates, you do have to pay attention to whether or not rhinestones are touching. Sometimes it's not always clear, but when you go to create your compound paths, that's where you'll be able to tell, because your compound path highlights everything. So you'll be able to tell that. Oh, Kirsten girl, no, I can't. I can't. All right, so let's see what the linear fill looks like. And this is what the linear fill will look like. And to be quite honest, y'all, usually I go for like very like I like reduced space. My go-to spacing is usually 0.015. But honestly, right now I'm looking at this and I think this would look nice. This is N10SS, and 10SS is the more popular of the rhinestone sizes. 6SS is my favorite, but 10SS is the more popular. And I gotta say, the linear fill does not really look bad. Um, right now, it looks filled in. The spacing, you know, I'd prefer to try to squeeze more rhinestones in there, but for the most part, we're okay, right? All right, let's see. What I would do is probably where this B is, like there's like a missing rhinestone, kind of looks missing because it is a linear fill. I would still probably go ahead and add a rhinestone to the top and to the bottom, just to kind of, so that it doesn't look too odd. Also, if we were to keep this fill, I'd probably put see where the end is, the end kind of rounded a little bit. It's not straight right here where the loop is. I'd probably try to line those up a little bit better, and also probably add a few rhinestones in certain places just to kind of fill it out as much as possible. But I'm kind of happy with the linear fill. What do you guys think about that linear fill? What do you guys think this linear fill in 10SS? How do you guys think that looks? Now let's see what the 6SS will look like. But y'all tell me what you think, what you think, how it looks. Okay, and look at the 6SS looks really good too. The 6SS looks really good. But if we were to cut this tonight together, I'd probably stick with 10SS, just because I know that that's going to be a little bit quicker for us. But the 6SS doesn't look bad. It looks good to me. So let's click back over to the 10SS, and then let's see what it looks like for the radial fill. And so the radial fill, it looks like we will have some work to do for the radial fill, y'all. So the radial fill, it looks good. Those letters, I remember when I told you guys, like with the radial fill, it really takes on the shape of the actual letter. Linear fill just knows straight lines across and down, horizontal and vertical lines of rhinestones, right? The radial fill really tries to take the shape of the letter. Look at that B. That B is, that outline of the B is perfect. The outline of that G is perfect, nice and curved, exactly how it looks. So for that, I like the radial fill. But sometimes those rhinestones on the inside be looking messy, right? So you gotta pick and choose what look you're going for. You gotta pick and choose what look you're going for. Oh, thank you, Wanda. Yes, I did remember. I did remember. All right, so what we would do here, if I were to go with this particular fill, and look at that, I could always reduce the spacing, and we can reduce the spacing and see what happens. But I could reduce the spacing to see if that will close those gaps up some. And then also, there's rhinestones. We can manually place rhinestones in there, but we don't really have time for that tonight, right? So we're not really going to worry about placing rhinestones inside. We're going to try to not do that. So let's say if we keep it at the 10SS and we keep it with the radial fill and not the linear fill. Even though that linear fill, y'all, I wouldn't really do much with that linear fill. I think all I would really be concerned about is where I showed you guys the at the top where it didn't look like how it should look. That's the only thing that I'd probably be concerned about. Let's see if I could get it to come up. Unless it's stuck on me. Hold on, let's see. No, I don't even know. Uh-oh. Oh. I don't have it selected. Why y'all didn't say, girl, you don't have it selected? All right, so let's see. This is the linear fill. Which one do you guys like better, the linear fill or the radial fill? The radial fill for me, because I like the uniformity of the linear fill, but the radial fill, I like the smoothness. I like, that it looks like the letters. Hey, Miss Starla. All right, so let me go back over. Let me play around with the spacing. And so this will give you guys an idea of what I mean with playing around with the spacing. So right here underneath where you have the rhinestone sizes, if you select the rhinestone spacing, right here has 0.039. We're going to make this a 0.015 and then see how that goes. Let's see. And then I am going to reduce the size of the screen so that we can kind of, okay, so this is another thing that happens in Silhouette Studio if you guys did not know. Sometimes when you're playing around with the spacing and you're reducing the spacing, sometimes what will happen is that it will jump to a whole nother rhinestone size. So on the right in the rhinestone panel, now it shows that it's under other. At first it was showing that the rhinestone count was under 10SS, but now the rhinestone count went to other. That means that this is not the correct rhinestone size that we want. So let me go back up and click and select the 10SS. And so this is what we have with the sizing. I'm not overly thrilled with the sizing, with how the layout of the rhinestones are. And I don't really want to go too low with the spacing, because what will happen is that those rhinestones will begin to get too close, and you don't really want, like when you're cutting it, as y'all know, Alfie does not always act right when cutting these rhinestone templates out for me. So I don't want to, aggravate poor little Alfie. I don't. Hey, Anita. Hey, Heather. All right, so let me go ahead and make this magnify the screen a little bit more. But this is what we look like. So let me see what that linear fill is going to look like. So y'all, I think we may just stick with the linear fill. We're going to be placing this on top of no, I want to go with the radial fill then. All right, so we're going to keep this at the radial fill. I am going to, let's move this. Let's see what if we did a 0.100th of an inch. Let's see what that will look like. But hey, y'all. All right, did it adjust? I don't think so, because it didn't switch. All right, let's see. So I think we're gonna leave it at the radial fill. Even though there's like a whole bunch of space here, we're probably gonna add some rhinestones in ourselves, okay? So let's go ahead and reduce this. And then I am going, okay, so it switched back over again. So you have to be very careful with that, because it does a lot of switching. But that blingy, that looks good, y'all. I don't know what size stone that is, but that looks amazing. All right, let me go back and select the 10SS, and that's what we have. But I don't really want to deal with it. I don't have time to be placing rhinestones in tonight, y'all. So we may just go with the word blinky like this. And not too bad. It's going to be fine. All right, so now we have that like that. And then I'm going to work on the word blingy before we touch things, because I don't really want, let me show you guys. So as we zoom in, you see some of those rhinestones, especially right here at the end, those are touching. Okay, so I would just, usually what I do is sometimes I'll move it over, and then sometimes I'll just delete it, depending on, how close it is. But let's go ahead and shrink back down. But those are the only places, that end seems like that's the only place that really has overlapping rhinestones. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move the word things out of the way for now. Let me reduce this. All right, so I'm going to move this over. This is what we're going to turn into. We're going to turn that things into rhinestone, but I am going to move this back up so that, and then I'm going to place it in the back. So that way it kind of gives me an idea of where I want my rhinestones to be and where I don't want them to be. So I'm just going to send it to the back. and see how it falls onto the words. Okay, so right now it looks like it's gonna fall pretty good. Of course, just know that a lot of times, thanks, James. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So right now it looks like it's falling. It's gonna fall really good on our word. Um, I'm pretty happy with how this is gonna look so far. The word blingy. I'm gonna just make a little bit larger so that you guys could see it. And all right, that looks good. So what I'm gonna do is now. Let me see. Maybe I'm gonna move it down. Let's see. Okay, that looks like that's where it's supposed to be. And this is just going to help you kind of make sure everything is aligned appropriately. And it looks, for me, it looks like it's going to be aligned fairly decent. I'm happy with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click onto our rhinestone portion. And then I am going to ungroup those. And so I'm going to ungroup it. I'm going to move that out of the way. And then typically I forgot to make another copy of it, because usually what I'll do is I will have it in another solid color, because with it in the print, it's kind of hard for me to really tell. But now I'm just going to go through, like I told you guys before, and move some things around, right? So right here, we have 2 of the rhinestones that are touching. And so you could either do, that did not ungroup. Hold on, I don't want that to move. Let me make sure I didn't move it. Oh, y'all know what? I ungrouped the letters. Why y'all didn't remind me to release the stones? I ungrouped the letters, but you also want to release the rhinestones also. So that way you can pick them up and move them around. So right here, I'm going to go over back to the rhinestone panel and select release rhinestones. That is going to make each one of those rhinestones its own independent stone. So happy Independence Day to these rhinestones for a second. Then they're going to have to come back together in harmony. All right, so we're waiting for it to release. It does take a while for it to release. You'll see our little spinning wheel right here. Oh, hey, Josie Boo. All right, so right now, as y'all see, now there are individual stones. There's boxes around each of those stones. So now we can manipulate our design a little bit better. The B looks good to me. I'm not touching the B. The L looks good to me. The I looks good to me. It's the N that I don't really care for. Parts of the G I wasn't really happy with, but we're gonna leave it. When we ain't got time for that tonight, y'all. Okay, we don't have time for that. So now I'm just going to go ahead and move some of these around. And I did not like how did not mean to move the whole thing. I did not like how parts of the rhinestones were. And before I unclick, as you guys saw, when it was selected, it said it was like 800 and something rhinestones. Don't forget to always check the total of stones that you're going to need for your project. It's going to change as you adjust the spacing and the different sizes. Your rhinestone count will change, but you want to make sure that you know what your rhinestone count is. Okay, so let me go ahead and move some of these that are kind of duplicate. And for now, I'm just going to move them down. I don't always delete the rhinestones right away, only because I don't, if I want to place a rhinestone someplace, I usually use the rhinestones that I moved from within the design, and I kind of like, shift them around. But the freehand option right here, that is another way that you can place rhinestones. So I do want to kind of straighten this out a little bit where our N is. I don't like how it's curved. And so I'm just taking my mouse and I'm just moving the rhinestones just so that it can be, that one was the one that was off a little bit, a little straight. You want to be careful when doing that too, just because you don't want those rhinestones to touch each other. All right. So everything for the most part, I think that was my only problem because y'all, I'm looking at the G, like those rhinestones for the most part are okay. The Y, the rhinestones are okay. And we're definitely going to leave it with the linear fill. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete these two rhinestones. Wait a minute, let me reduce it down. All right, so I'm going to put the word bling E back behind so I can see if there's any other place on the design that that I'm missing, that I'm not seeing. And this is why it's good to make a duplicate copy of the actual design, the solid design, so that you can kind of, tell and know where everything should go. So here, I'm just going to move that over. All right, that's how it's supposed to be. For the most part, everything's okay. Where I moved that one little stone from the end right there, it does look like there's extra space, but I'm going to leave it just like that. But if you wanted to, you could go ahead and take one of your stones, like, certain places where you see spaces, you could put them there. Like I might put one right here just because the Y, like that's a lot of space in between the Y. But I don't plan on us adjusting anymore. Okay, so this so far is looking good. The only thing right here, that one didn't release because I don't like where the G is. It doesn't really look that clean. So let me click that and release those stones. Those stones were not released. All right, so those are about to be released, and I do want to kind of clean that up a little bit. All right, did it release? It did not release yet. I want to release it. All right, I'll select the release stones. Okay, they're released. So I just want to clean this up a little bit because I don't really like, you see how that one is right here. And then they're just not, and this is partly because of the linear fill. With the radial fill will cover all of those different shapes and things like that. But we're not going to worry about it right now. Everything is looking legit. And so I am going to just delete that one little rhinestone right there. We are going to reduce our size. We're almost done. If you want to, at this point, you don't have to even bling out the word things. You can leave it just like this and just, because you're going to have part of your design sublimated. So let's go ahead and select blingy. And then I am going to, was that Y? There's a few that were not. I think that whole bottom I didn't get. Hold on, I'm just going to go because I want to group it and then I want to make them into compound paths. So I'm going to go ahead and release them. Hey, Natalie. Hey, Terrell. Hey, Rachel. Hey, Lizzie. YouTube is a hot mess. All right, so now all of the rhinestones have been released. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the word blingy, all of it. I am going to group them back together. And then I'm going to turn that into a compound path. And the reason why I'm going to turn it into a compound path is because if we take it over into Cricut Design Space as it is now without turning it into a compound path, it is going to go over as 931 different circles. Like it's going to read in your panel in Cricut Design Space as 931 circles. And we don't want that. So we are going to go ahead and how I know that, I want you guys to look over here at the Rhinestone panel under 10SS at the bottom where it says totals, and that is telling us exactly how many rhinestones we're going to need for the word blingy. Okay, we need 931 10SS rhinestones. All right, so let me go ahead and make that a compound path. And right now I'm just right-clicking into compound, right-clicking, and then I'm going to scroll down to compound path. But you can definitely go to the top and select the word object and click make compound path. All right, so let's go ahead, make compound path. Hey, Jill, welcome. All right, so it turns our word blinky pink, and that's not necessarily what I wanted. But let's see if there's anything. And this is what I like to do too sometimes, just to make sure like I remove the color from the dots on the screen, because this is where you will tell when everything's in color. You can't really tell all the time if something is wrong, but when you do it like this, you can tell if something is wrong or if something's touching. And sometimes with some designs you may have double rhinestones, and where they're laying on top of each other or double cut, that's where you'll be able to tell when you turn into a compound path and you remove that coloring. But right now, as we see, everything, our circles are looking good. And right now it looks like they're very, very close, but as you zoom in, you can see the space in between them. Now we did a very small amount of space, but there we see, you can see that space. If they're overlapping or touching, you will never see space. Okay, so just know that. All right, so now that looks good. And so now it's time for us to place our word things back inside. And this is where things is going to be right here. All right, and so I'm just fitting it inside. As you see right now, there's nothing really touching. Like they're not touching. Things is not touching. But I also want to move this just to make sure that things is aligned appropriately, and it is aligned appropriately. So we're good on that. But what we're going to do next is we're going to turn things into a bling file also, or a bling situation. So let me just go ahead, and this shouldn't take that long. For things, I would probably use 6SS just because I prefer 6SS, and the loop or the glyph is kind of thin. Like you have very thin parts of this font. So that's why I would do it. But let's see what it's going to look like in 10SS and what we'll have to adjust. So I'm going to select the word things. Uh-oh. Y'all, it just turned my other file into, look, y'all. Look what it did. Because I had the wrong thing selected. Y'all know I'm a hot mess. Let me click undo. Undo is your friend. Undo again. Undo again. Okay, so now we're back to normal. Now we're back to normal. Okay, so that's the file that we're going to print out. Even though the quality isn't that great, but we're going to print it out and see what it's going to look like in color. And I want to, now I don't know if we're going to print it out. Let's see. It's Thursday. I don't have to go to work tomorrow, y'all. Y'all know it's the summer. We have Fridays off, so I don't have anything going on. So let's select the word things, and then I am going to put, let's do the outline. I don't really want things. That doesn't look all that good. Could be the spacing. We'll see. So let's select the radial fill. Well, radial fill and outline has the same situation going on. So let's see. Yeah, I don't like that either. It's just not giving me what it's supposed to give me. So let's select the 6SS and see what the 6SS is going to look. Okay, so the 6SS looks a lot better. Let me see if the radial fill. Okay, so I think we're going to go with the 6SS and not the 10SS for the word things, because the font is so thin. Parts of it is super thin, and it's, it's a very pretty font. We have to, I don't think if it were bigger, if the word was bigger, then we probably could go with the 10SS, but the word isn't that big. So 6SS is what we're going to have to do. So let me see what this looks like. Actually, no. And see with the linear fill took away the cross on the T. So we don't want that. Hey, Miss Ruth. Thanks, Barb. It's Everly. Hey, Mary Warzak. It's Everly on Creative Fabrica, the Things font. It's a beautiful font. It's my new favorite font for the week. So let me increase the size. We're going to increase the size a little bit. I'm also going to go ahead and increase the space of this of this font, just to see if that helps it out a little bit. And it looks like it kind of did. So when I reduce or when I increase the space, that changed the size. Now that looks good, but that's not what we want. So we increase the spacing. And when we increase the spacing, it did, it's looking a little bit better. Let me go at 0.02. Let's see if that does it. If that makes a big difference too. So when you're doing it, you got to play around with some of the different features. Like you got to play around with the spacing and things like that. That kind of helps. Oh, that looks good, but that's not my size. As you guys see, it keeps going back into whatever. I gotta turn the light on now. It keeps going back into choosing a random size. We don't want that. So let's see if I can get it back to 6SS. I haven't, and I called tomorrow. I'm off. I don't have to go to work, so I'll call them tomorrow. Mary Warzak. Thanks, Rachel. All right, so it's still, why is it not giving me my 6SS? Let me switch to linear and see what it does, if it gives me my 6SS. Oh, y'all know I probably need to be sleeping somewhere, because that's at the 0.20 space. I might, I don't know. Let me see. So just when you're doing rhinestone files, y'all, it does take some time to do. Hey, Mimi. Well, good luck, Mary. Where's that? All right, let's see if it does. Let's see if it does the. Because if not, it keeps changing. Goodness, I'm so over it. Silhouette. All right, so let me go ahead and increase this. What we're gonna do, we're gonna leave it like this, right? But I am going to, let me move it a little bit. And so what we're going to do is everything for the most part looks pretty good. The way that it's falling in between the rhinestones, the word blingy is not, it's good. It's good. There are places where I say, okay, you know what? I can maybe move some around, but I know that where that eye is, I don't know if you guys can see the eye, but right here where that eye is, it looks like they're touching, right? So I could go ahead and adjust that eye and kind of move it, like move the dot on top of the eye so that it's not touching. But I also know that when I press this, there is going to be a little bit of space there anyway. So let me go ahead and click this. I'm going to select the word things that we blinged. And then I'm going to release the stones. And so I'm going to clean it up just a little bit, not too much, because I'm really not, I'm kind of happy with it. It's Everly on Creative Fabrica. I put it in the chat. Hey, go getter. All right, so right now I released the font. I released the rhinestones, and so I'm just gonna move some just a little bit, not too much, because and what I could do here too is I could also put the word things, how I kind of used it, how I did bling, and I kind of followed the same, followed the outline. I could do that here, but I'm not really worried too much about that right now. So I'm just gonna go, y'all. This is what I do. But before we do that, in case you don't know, if you want to place rhinestones in certain areas where there's no rhinestones, you can select freehand. Freehand, you can place individual rhinestones in certain places. So let's say we want to place a rhinestone here. I could just push my mouse and click it in. Or let's say if I wanted to make a line of rhinestones, I would push my mouse down and drag down, and that just creates a whole bunch of rhinestones for you, right? All right, so there we have a rhinestones. Now I could put those inside of the design if I want, but right now I'm not gonna necessarily do that. But what I do want to do, since I already have them drawn here, and there's not really too many rhinestones that I need to move, I'm just gonna go ahead and then I'm going to. I do not like this red around there. I'm gonna go ahead and release the rhinestones. So I'm releasing that freehand that I did. But there, it's a lot to know, but once you do it often and you start making your own designs, it'll be second nature to you. Y'all, I never use Silhouette Studio ever, only for this. And I've learned what I do know about Silhouette Studio because I have done this. So what I'm doing now is I'm just placing those rhinestones that I just drew in freehand, and I'm just placing them here. Typically, usually I'll do a cut and paste, or copy and paste, or duplicate, but when this, there's multiple ways of doing things. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill, and then I'm going to delete that rhinestone because I didn't really like how close that was, and I'm not really worried about it not looking like a T because it still looks like a T to me. And I'm just going to move that rhinestone over. And as I'm moving the rhinestones, I'm making sure that I don't touch other rhinestones. So you don't want to touch them. You can move it, but don't touch. All right. And then I'm just going to keep placing rhinestones. Now, with the freehand, the way that I just showed you, when you just click and drag, yes, that would be a lot easier, for me to do it this way. But I wanted to line up a certain way, and my hands are not very steady. So I'm just going to do it this way for today and tomorrow. And every time I do Silhouette Studio, that's what I'm going to do. I just want to show you guys that there is like an easier way of doing it. So right now the rhinestones are getting fairly close, right? So I'm not going to put that one right there. So if you wanted to, if I wasn't going based off of the shape of the actual word things, because we're going to sublimate, I might play around a little bit more with like moving the rhinestones closer together, but I don't want to mess with the actual outline of the word. So we're not going to move them closer, but that's how you could also, make sure your spacing is good and you don't have too much blank space. And so I'm just going to go here and I'm just putting rhinestones here. We're almost done, y'all. Believe it or not, we're almost done with our design. Do y'all want to cut it out? I mean, cutting this out might take like 45 minutes to cut it out. If y'all got time, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Praise God. But some of y'all might not care to see that. If you care, if you want to see it, we can cut it out. Y'all know I like blinking everything. It's Eve's fault. And then I could at least try out those clear stones. Even though with this design, I don't know if this design looks like it might look good with the clear stones. And if you guys did not see the new stones that Eve has, the baby's booty, check out I did a video the other night. Marilyn did a video. I don't know, did Josie do her video yet? Did she do a video? Because Marilyn gave like a comparison between the crushed ice AB and the regular crushed ice, and kind of like which works best. Like, what should you use the crushed ice for? What should you use the AB for? It is Eve's fault. Eve says she got time. Yo, I love y'all. Hey, Zobing, welcome. Hey, Valley Girl. I can't with y'all. Look at Darika talking about, yes, you're a hot mess. And Rachel, we'll do it. I don't have nothing, y'all. I can sleep in tomorrow, even though I have to go get my hair washed, but I can sleep in tomorrow. So it's all good. All right, so let's see. I'm just placing these in certain places. But I hope you guys see how easy Silhouette Studio is, especially for those of you who may want to do rhinestones. It's pretty easy to use, and you can use it for other of your design needs too, not just for rhinestones. Okay, so typically I would move the word things behind just so I could get my loop right. But it's pink. I'm not going to change it right now. We're going to just leave it just like this. And then I am going to, because I kind of just want it a little straight. I'm just, adjusting it a bit. So we'll see. We'll see when I get ready to line it up. And if you know me, y'all know that I might not be able to take it, and I might have to actually see if it's going to line up correctly. I'm going to try not to, y'all. Since we're going to cut it out, I'm going to try to hurry and just place these here and see how that's going to look. Let's see. All right, that looks okay. I'm going to reduce it some. Okay, so we're looking fairly decent, y'all. The word things is coming together. Let me zoom in a little bit again. There's a part of something that I saw that I did not like the spacing, but I don't see it now. Oh, let me see if this eye. Can something fit here, y'all? It can, yes. I get excited when things can fit into certain little spaces. Uh-oh. If you guys hear any banging, that is it's the 4th, y'all, so they're preparing. They're testing out their fireworks. All right, so let's see. All right, so I'm going to move some of these just to kind of get that curve the way that we want it to be. And so I'm going to delete this one. And this is just kind of how the bling situation works, y'all. This is just kind of how it works. So tonight, since we're going to test it out, I'm going to use the clear crushed ice on the word blingy. All right, so everything so far is looking good, but what I do want to do is I do want to clean this up a little bit, and then we're going to be done. We're actually very close to being done. And I'm just going to put a little bit of space. And remember, these are 6SS. I'm telling y'all to remember, but it's really me that needs to remember. And y'all, we're going to print out from Silhouette Studio. This is my first time printing out from Silhouette Studio with y'all. I never print out from Silhouette Studio. Ever. Ever, ever. All right, let's see. So it's nice that my first time is going to be with y'all. All right, let's see. I'm supposed to be looking at the chat. I said that I was going to be paying attention to the chat, but here I am, stuck on the screen. One day I'll get better, y'all. Today's not the day of getting better, though. All right, so we're looking good. All right. All right, so I think we're good. I think we're good on the word things. I think we're good on this. I'm not even going to worry about matching it up. It is what it is. This is, no, we're not good on it. I don't like this, y'all. Well, I thought I liked it, y'all, but I don't think I do. So let me just fix this. But for the most part, you guys have an idea of how we got this done. And how I did that one design the other day. This is what we got. I'm going to delete one of those, bring this one back down, come through a little bit. All right. All right, so that's good. Let me go back and shrink it down, and we'll look at it, and y'all tell me what y'all think. Hey, MC from KC. Hey, Shamika. Here's Shamika. Oh, do you guys hear that? All right, so let's go. I'm just stringing it back down. We're pretty much done with this, even though I know I moved that dot. But now I need to turn the word things into a compound path. So I'm just going to move blingy out of the way. And then I'm going to select the word things. We are now going to group that together. And then we are going to make it into a compound path. So let's see. Let's see. All right, so let me go, and then we're going to do make compound path. Uh-oh. That I in the middle. Why did my eye? Did you guys notice that dot in the middle of the eye, it got missing? What did I do there? Which one did I use? I don't remember. So sometimes when you do the freehand, sometimes if you do the freehand, it's kind of funky sometimes. Like you need to make it into a compound path, and it's possible that somehow I didn't, but I'm not worried about it. We're fine with it like this, actually. So I'm just going to go ahead and place our stones back into place. And so then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn the word blingy. I think I'm going to make that black. Uh-oh. Stop scrolling. That's the one thing I can say. Silhouette Studio, it's not really smooth. It's not really like, it's just certain things like my keyboard controls or my mouse controls or my touchpad controls don't work with it, where I could like kind of move, like make it smaller with my hand and larger. I got to press the zoom thing. But other than that, it's good. It's definitely good for making your rhinestone files, y'all. And other things, it is. So let me go ahead and move this out of the way. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and save our rhinestone template. And this is our rhinestone template. I could have put another dot there, but I'm not going to worry about it. I meant to do that part too. It's fine, y'all. It's fine. We're fine. I'm fine. It's going to be fine. All right, so this is what we have. And then the good thing about this is that it's two different files. So I could place the word things exactly how I want it. But see how the loop is, y'all? I wanted that to be straight. I didn't want it to be like wobbly like that, but it's okay. It's going to be all good. And I'm just telling myself that so I don't go crazy. Hey, Shamika. Hey, Rochelle. But we're pretty good with this. All right, let me go ahead and move this out of the way. I am going to move the word blingy. Then we are going to place this here where it's supposed to be. And then we're going to make sure we note the size of it, and then we're going to save it. Uh-oh, I think that's going to be... All right, so let's go ahead and save this. Uh-oh. Is it over too far? All right, so let me go ahead and save this. I'll note the size in a minute. What is it? Save as, save to hard drive. We're going to do blingy things. I'm so glad I saved the original SVG of it. I'm going to do SVG. Okay. No, I don't want to replace it. Blingy things, rhinestones. I guess I should turn on the heat press. And I got to get a shirt. All right, so we have blingy things. Now let's see how it opens up in Cricut. I made this shirt for one of the creative. Did I make that for Creative Fabrica? I think I did. So I did this design and then I made this shirt. That's why it's still open. It's going to be a Creative Fabrica class, but it's like a HTV and rhinestone mixture class, but it's not, I don't think it's up yet. All right, so we're gonna upload what we just did. Upload, we're gonna browse. And I think I had too much stuff on that screen. I did not think to delete it, but I don't really want to delete it because we're going to, um, oh goodness, I knew that other stuff was on here. But y'all see it's too large. Is that design available on TF? The so the it's a bling for me. I did make it available. I knew I didn't have it all on there. So for the what you call it, for the Creative Fabrica class, if you sign up for that class, it's going to be the HTV and bling class. If you sign up for that class, I did give away the file in there. So if you want it, you could definitely get it. But if you want it, Mary Bear, I'll send it to you. I know you're gonna do the class. All right, let me ungroup this stuff. I need to trash this, trash that, and then we need to make this into the correct size. And so the size that we have is 10.627. 10.627, and then it should automatically adjust it to the correct height. And let's see, 5.527, and yep, it's 5.527. Yay, yay. All right, so Cricut Design Space already has it up, and all we have to do is cut it. So the reason why we did the compound path, as y'all see, there's 2 cuts that we have to worry about, and that is blingy and the word things. So because we turned it into a compound path, that worked beautifully for us. First is tomorrow. Okay. All right. So now we're going to select make it. Hey, Kim. Hey, Kim. Let's see. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead. I actually can put both of these on the same mat. See, it's so confusing looking at the screen because I'm behind on the screen. And then here, I know I'm like further ahead. But I'm going to go ahead on our Cricut mat, and I'm going to move the word things to the same mat as the word blingy, because it doesn't matter. The flock is the flock. It's the same color. So it doesn't matter what all I need to make sure is that I don't have it touching each other or too close where I can't cut it. So we're going to go ahead and get ready to cut the flock. And then while the flock is cutting, we'll go ahead and print out the design from Silhouette Studio. I really want to send it over to Adobe Illustrator, but it's perfectly fine. We're in this together. All right, so let me see. Everything is looking decent. And so I'm going to select continue. And we are using, we're going to use the Cricut Maker 3. Oh no, it's going to send me back over there to that screen because I used my original Maker today, Krikisha, at school, and it's trying to read to see where she's at. She's far away from me. Hey, Deborah, welcome. That's what it's doing. I'm sorry, y'all. I have a lot of turning of a wheel right now. But in the meantime, let me see if I can click cancel. I'm just going to click cancel. Yes. Cancel the cut. Let me cancel. I'm going to go back and select the machine that we're using. So we're not using the Maker. We're going to use Maker 3. And then I'm going to click continue now. I'm sorry about that, y'all. All right. So it's going to be on a mat. And we are going to click continue. Again, now I got to repeat the same steps. Sorry. We're going to move that object to the black. Confirm. We're just going to move this down. because they both can cut, like I said before. And let's click continue. Oh, sorry, Deborah. I don't know what's going on with YouTube, and I'm not getting notifications either. Thankfully, like sometimes when Dims gets on, or even Marilyn, like they've been sending me to let me know when people are on, because I haven't been getting notifications either. Or I'll get a notification after the fact. Even the other Sunday night, I did not get Eve's notification. I looked at the clock and I'm like, wait, Eve's on, but I didn't get a notification, and I was on YouTube, and she didn't even pop up on my main screen. So that was not not good. So the material that we're using today is rhinestone flock, but of course Cricut does not have a rhinestone flock material. In addition, you don't want to use the flock material that Cricut has there. It's not the same. So for today, we're going to be using rhinestone flock. It is a material that I added myself um, in order to do this. So let me get my y'all. All right. So if we're waiting, so my DTF, only one came out good. Like, I do not like the tape. Look at my thing, y'all. I gotta show y'all later. So this is for our classroom. I made Terrell a shirt, and I need to make me one. All right, so let me go ahead and get my mat. We're gonna use, oh, my mat already got a whole bunch of stuff on it. Okay, so we'll use this one. Got tons of. So I'm just gonna, right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'll switch over for now from that screen so I can see y'all. Hey, y'all. So we are going to go ahead and place the flock onto the mat. And let me just see what size I needed because I didn't pay attention. It's about 9 inches. Okay, this is gonna be a nice size design. Where's the flock? Okay, here it is. Where is the flock? All right, so we got to see which rhinestones we're going to be using for certain. I know I want to try those clear ones out. So do I have them up here? Yep, they're still up here. Not too far. All I can think of is rhinestones these days. That's all I want to do, y'all, is bling something out. All right, so let me cut. Hopefully I cut in a straight line. If I don't, I really should get my slicer, but I don't. All right, so we're just cutting this out, y'all. Hopefully Alfie's going to behave today. I'm hoping and praying. Hey, Callie Trish. I know you guys can't see that I don't have my regular setup because I only intended on actually just doing the design and showing y'all the design, like how to do it, how I did it. But, and I hope this is helpful. Please let me know if it was. If you guys want to see more content like this, let me know. I don't know a Silhouette, maybe Adobe Illustrator. I'll show you guys what I do know inside of Silhouette. Only for the purpose of doing like rhinestones. But I will be learning a little bit more, and I'll probably more so show like what I'm teaching the kids and Terrell on the other channel. Probably won't show it on here. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm trying to put this on. It's not going on straight for me. I got it all over the place. And what I'm doing is I'm putting the flock on. Hey, Mrs. JB. Thank you. Thank you, Evie. Hey, Maura. Welcome. All right, y'all. So you guys couldn't see what I'm doing because I don't have my setup. I wasn't prepared. But all I did was I placed the flock on the back. Now, I actually stuck it on here. I don't necessarily recommend doing it this way, but for me, I don't know what's going on with my machine. I probably need to change the blade, and I do have extra of these blades. But hold on, let me see if I get another blade if that'll help. And y'all, I got some new eco solvent stuff too. So we could check that out. Maybe while everything's cutting, I'll go ahead and print out our design, and then we can see. All right, so I'm gonna replace the blade, y'all. Let's see. I'm just sticking it inside of this aluminum situation, but since we're on live, we might as well do. Hey, who's Facebook user? I can't see you. I can't see who it is. You gotta give permission to Facebook. I shouldn't have to show Terrell anything. He swear he knows everything. He takes credit for everything I do. Y'all, I made a sign. He did paint. And it's so cute. It's gonna be our new craft room logo. Why we have to have a logo, I don't know, but it's our new class craft logo. So we're gonna have to make shirts for everybody. Or hopefully we're gonna sell it. Terrell's not letting me be in control of that. Like for the most part, most of the stuff, but he's like, no. He wants to control everything. Oh, thank you, Evie. It was fun to make. Y'all want to do one night? I could possibly do. Eve, what are we doing tomorrow? Are you coming out with me tomorrow, Eve? It's our first, isn't it the first? Yes, it is. But do y'all want to see like maybe like a 4 foot, 5 foot sign made with Glowforge with Belle? Is that something you'll be interested in? All right, so I just changed the blade out, y'all. So let's see how this cuts now. Let's see if it was the blade. All right, so I'm gonna push it through. Hey, Up Designs. The only it was missing some bling. Yes, it was. It was. It was missing the bling, Evie. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and press play. Well, I say play, but it's like the go button on the Cricut. All right, so it's gonna get ready to cut. Let me make sure everything looks legit over here in Cricut land, and everything does look good. We're cutting it with the rhinestone flock, and we're gonna press go. We're gonna press go. This was bling. But what, Evie? Oh, thank you, Deborah. All right, so it's cutting now. So we're gonna get ready and print out that design. Let me move this out of the way, and then we'll head back over to Silhouette Studio to print it out. Oh, thank you, Roslyn. Derica Bell is my boo. Bell needs to get cleaned. Marilyn, I don't think Marilyn has cleaned her machine. I don't think, Marilyn, you don't have a name for your Glowforge, do you? But I don't think Marilyn has cleaned hers out yet. I need to clean Bell, because Bell is one hot, filthy mess, y'all. Bell is filthy. All right, now I'm just getting ready to print it out. I'll click back over to Silhouette. Give me a second, because I want to print it out. Let me group let's see if it'll print it out for me. I'm gonna switch back over to y'all, show y'all what I'm working with. Hey Tier, welcome. Hey Miss Crafty Creations. Glowy. Glow. Yours is glowy and Kirsten is glowy too. And that's a special. Oh, rug mugs. Eve. Oh, hey Lisa. Eve, mug rugs are never boring. They're never boring. Never boring. We can make mug rugs. But I don't have nothing for the mug rugs, Eve. What am I supposed to get for the mug rugs? I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Hey, the Unleashed Crafter. We will talk tomorrow. Mary says she hasn't named her X tool. Aw, look at Dorika talking about I admire Glowy. I can't. Hey, Shirley. All right, let me click back over to Silhouette Studio. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and print this out. And hopefully it's going to print out correctly. Y'all, this is my very first time ever printing inside of Silhouette Studio. Okay, my very first time. I'm going to go ahead and delete this because I don't know if it'll cause a problem when I try to print from here. So I'm going to go ahead and delete the rhinestone portion. And then I am going to save. And it's fine that I deleted it, y'all, because I actually, y'all saw I saved it and uploaded it already. So I don't anticipate doing any more work on it. All right, what's the media size we're using? So I'm going to change this to 13 by 19, the media size. And hopefully, well, I really didn't have to change it to 13 by 19. I could actually print it, y'all. Let me see. I should be able to print it from the other one. I was thinking that it was large, but it's really not. It's really not that large, so I don't have to use such a large paper. Let's see. I don't know how anything works with printing in Silhouette, so y'all don't have to tell me if I'm doing something wrong. All right, so this is what we have. All right, so let's go ahead and get ready to print. I'm nervous. You think I want to Glow Forge project? Let's see. Exactly. I've never done a mug rug yet, y'all. All right, so let's go to print. And this is the print preview, I guess. Uh-oh, so it's not good because it's not, no. It's not looking right for me. Let me reduce the size. So, I don't know what, see, I could do this on my, but why is it, let's see something else. Because I don't know. Okay, let's just go and print. Let's see what it's going to look like. I'm going to print it out just to see because I don't know. All right, let's see. We're going to print it on the 2750. And then I'm going to go to print settings. Print border on. What is... Hold on, let me cancel. So I need to go to print page setup, I suppose. Is that right, Miss Ruth? Print page setup. Printer flip it automatically. It's set on landscape, right? But let's see portrait. Since I already flipped the image, maybe I need to keep it on portrait since I flipped the image, right? And so let's say 2750. We're going to print on 8.5 by 11. Scale 100%. So let's see. And then I'm going to go, let's see the print preview again. To the left at the bottom. Okay, hold on. Let's see. To the left at the bottom. Am I on the wrong screen now? Y'all know I want to run back to Adobe Illustrator, right? Hold on. Let's go back to print page setup. Here. Are we going to click on the... No, I don't see print page border. No. Print border. To the left at bottom, print border. Uh-oh. Okay, so I tried to change it. All right, Miss Ruth. Print border. Here, is this where I'm going? Is that where I need to go? No, that's not where I need to go. That's not where I need to go. Oh. Hide. Uh-oh, sorry. Sorry, y'all. All right. Wrong spot. Where your sizing is. Where your sizing is. Oh. Here. Like up here. Oh, this is just too much, y'all. I'm about to, by design, no, panel on left. Over here. Right here. Right here. Is that where I'm clicking, Miss Ruth? I'm going to stay there for a second. On the area set up on the side. Create, y'all. On this, was I at the right at the bottom? See, I'm so far behind on the screen. I can't. Like I'm so far behind on the screen, y'all. That's new drawing. Panel at right on bottom. Oh, I'm on the wrong side right here. Look at y'all. Okay, so thank y'all. Okay, so show dimensions. Am I supposed to go to advanced? Release, so update tools. Import display. Oh, this is too much. I'm starting to get anxiety. I think I'm just gonna print on the 13 by 19. Default. So Ms. Ruth, you said cut to edge of page. Is that what you said? I'm just gonna. My screen is going too slow for me. But the one thing that I can say is that thank y'all for directing me over here, because I see some things that I can change that I don't want, like how it has like the solid fill outline only. I can completely do away with that. So thank you. Cut to edge of page. I'm gonna put cut to edge of page because I can't see you guys just yet. It won't. You guys can't see where I am. Page orientation. Okay, so let's click OK. Let's see if that's gonna work. By now, you guys aren't even where I can't even see what I'm doing. Hey, D Smith, which I don't like that. There's an extra delay. No, it said cut to edge of page, but it still did not. That's not the edge of the page. Look at the whole panel on the right side. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no. I'm over it already, y'all. Sorry. Up here. Change the settings in the printer software. Go to print. Okay, let me go back to print. Print and cut borders. Print and cut borders. Okay, let's see. Y'all, I'm so confused, y'all. Cut to edge. I don't want that. So I'm in the wrong screen. That preferences is the wrong screen, right? Guess what I'm about to do, y'all? Guess what? That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna change the paper size because I'm y'all. I can't. I'm not a good listener or reader. Um, go to print preferences. I'm starting to feel anxiety. Print page setup. It will stay on what you did last. Oh, hey, Regina. Change it to the printer preferences. Change what? I'm so far behind, y'all. The problem is that YouTube is lagging a lot. So you guys are so far behind. Like the screen y'all see right now, like it doesn't even make any sense for me to say the screen y'all see, because by the time y'all get to this point, y'all will be on a different screen. It's like so far behind. Printer. Oh, wait. Is there another little... Oh, what is that? Y'all, don't worry. I'm going to print this out on a 13 by 19. Hey, the Dreams Family Creations. We're just gonna, that way I won't have to worry about any drama with this thing. Hold on. Let me go here. And then we're gonna print it out. Let me put some 13 by 19 paper in the back of the printer, because I can't, y'all. I have no idea what I'm doing and printing out in this software. All right, so I'm going to get some paper. And we're going to print this out. I'm going to turn on the heat press. And we're going to press a shirt. And rhinestone shirt. All right, so let's get ready to print. Hopefully this will be acceptable, because I can't. I'm too far behind. I'm gonna have to do it on Zoom, and y'all gonna have to tell me, like, why does it do this? I don't understand. Let me flip it back down the side. I'm about to waste a whole piece of paper because I just can't. I don't have the patience for it. All right, we're just gonna put it right smack in the middle, because I don't... Oh, show print border? Is that what you guys were saying? Is this what you guys were talking about? Hit print, then print, and it will ask for more details. That's what the part that says show print border. How far am I behind? Because I see you guys saying yes, right? And then on the screen, on my screen, it looks like I'm so far behind. So that's what I'm supposed to do, show print border. Oh. But why is it... So I'm on print. All right, so now I want to do what? Turn this back around? Why is my print border so small? Yeah, no. Is that it? Then after, Georgina says hit print, then print. And after it looks cut off, then it will give more options. Now change it to setting on printer. Hold on, y'all. But why is there like such little space on a 13 by 19? Like the print border. Take your page size first. So I'm still gonna go ahead and print it on the 13 by 19, Kirsten. Should I change it back to? Well, I already put paper in there, so I gotta commit now to the 13 by 19 when I was frustrated. I gotta commit to it. You have to change the printer. So the Unleashed Crafters, you have to change your page size. So see right here, is this my page size? My media is set to 13 by 19. File print setup. File print page setup. All right, so I'm going to switch. We're going to be printing this out now onto a 15,000 instead of what I originally wanted. So we're going to do Super B. And then we're just going to print portrait. Kirsten and Regina and the Unleashed Crafter and Miss Ruth and everybody in here. Sam, I see you in here saying show print border. Look at y'all. Thank you. All right, so I'm still printing on the 13 by 19, y'all. So we're gonna go to print, right? Am I doing it right now? I can probably tell y'all this is the first and the last time that I will be printing from Silhouette Studio. This is probably gonna be the. Even though I said that I have to show my students, I don't know if I'm gonna be that committed to actually show them here. I'll probably teach them Adobe Illustrator. All right, so we're gonna go to print settings. I love y'all. Thanks, y'all. All right, so I'm gonna change it to quality. We're gonna mirror our image. Then we're gonna go to color options. Kirsten, I don't know, girl. I don't know about this. Then we're gonna go to Adobe RGB. We're gonna keep it at 2.2. Why not? And then we're gonna click print. Let's see what happens. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Okay, so it'll stay on that setting. So, but when I get ready to change it to, let's say if I want to print from the 2750, I just gotta, but it should stay on it, right? Because it's gonna show the print border anyway. Got you. Thanks, y'all. I don't know. It doesn't let me do, like, it only does the print preview when I go to print it. I don't know. I told y'all this is my first time ever printing anything from Silhouette. I've never printed anything from Silhouette ever. So, but y'all are the real MVPs. Thank you. Because the girl's over here about to have a meltdown. All right. And I printed, y'all. I gotta reprint this. Here, I'll get out of here. Let me show y'all what this printer did to me. Stop screen share. So I'm printing out. So if you guys saw my other channel, my podcast channel with the Fate Crafter, so today he tricked me into making a shirt for him. Right. And so, of course, now I need my own shirt. So, but I'm doing DTF. We did glitter with sublimation. So I'm doing my own shirt. But y'all, look what happened. So I put, this is DTF. I put it through and it was not reading my film. And so I ended up having to do my strip. Oh, it's done. So I ended up having to do my strip of painter's tape on top, and then it messed it up. Like it always does that when I put the painter's tape on top. So I'm not happy about that. So I just wasted like half of the sheet of paper. But I have to go and I gotta powder it. I'll powder it in a minute. Now we're busy. So it's still, I don't know if I did landscape, but this is what it looks like. I guess maybe I did landscape. I don't know. I don't know what I did with that, but y'all helped me to print it out. Thank you, because I was definitely about to call it a day with Silhouette Studio. That's what I was about to do. But it's all good. It's all good. Let me see. Hey Marcel. Hey sis Marcel. I'm working on your bling design and I still have not finished it. Thanks, y'all. What program are you using? So JJ, this is Silhouette Studio, the business edition. All of you guys have faith in me that I'm gonna use this Silhouette to print the Silhouette Studio software to print again. I love y'all for having faith in me. If you print it, will be. But I appreciate you guys so much. I promise you, I appreciate you because I totally was on the verge of just saying, you know what, forget this. Let me open up Adobe Illustrator. And you guys always push me to keep going and not to quit. So thank you. All right, let me just put this here. So we have a few. It looks like it's still cutting out a little bit. We have our design. I need to get a shirt. Where is my? So we're gonna go. Let me get a shirt real quick, y'all. So we're gonna use this Cricut shirt. It's a small. If anybody wears a size small, I'll probably give this shirt away. So let me know. Send a link or buy in. Please, can I get a link? I was unguided. Oh, give the link is in the description, Don, for the buy-in. Good, thank you, sis Marcel. And thank you, Irma. Denise, girl. I promise if it wasn't for you guys, I would be like, yep, nope, that's it. Landscape and the image is in portrait. So I need to change the only crafters I need to change that you can save custom print settings in printer software. Okay. Default is 8.5 by 11. Oh, y'all, I'm gonna go back and read the chat because not like when I'm done, like tomorrow I'll go back and read it because y'all, your girl, it'd be overload. All right, so I'm just gonna place this under. Nobody reminded me to turn this on. Y'all know I can't think half the time. All right, so it shouldn't take long for it to heat up. And for those of you just coming in, I'm so sorry. I did not anticipate that I was going to be pressing anything. This is really just for design, but we're going to go for it because we're here together and I'm happy about it. Let's see. Okay. Uh-oh. So here, I'm just going to set the shirt up for us because we're going to get ready to sub as soon as it heats up. And then we have to brush in the rhinestones. But our design looks pretty decent. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Mrs. JB. Thank you for your help, all of y'all. I appreciate it. Oh, Don, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you better? Are you better now? So I'm hoping that you're better now. Yeah, it was really quick. We just did it something. I say it's really quick, and it's now what y'all like 2.5 hours later or 2 hours later, but it was pretty quick. Y'all know I talk too much. Y'all know I talk too much. So I do. I need to print out some more of those designs, but I'll do that later. So which color stones? So for the pink, um, for the word things. Uh-oh. Y'all know what? Let me set up my other. Let me set up the phone because y'all gonna have to see these stones in action. Like I can't be out here just stoning things and y'all don't see it. Oh, thank you, Josie Boo. All right, let me. I am going to head over to StreamYard here. We're going to spread the stones. We're gonna see how it's gonna look. What are y'all doing tonight? And I appreciate all of you guys for coming on tonight. I did not anticipate that we were going to be on. I was like, we're just going to do a design, a quick design. But here we are. Because guess what? This is one of my favorite places to be. And y'all just let me stay on here. Nobody tells me to get a life. All right, let's see. So let me mute. I'm going to stop the camera. Just because. Let me get my other. Sorry, y'all. Even though I could have left that over there, but I didn't. We're gonna see how it's gonna look. Push SAB on the blingy. But well, I wanted to try the. I love the crushed ice AB, and truthfully, I might not even have enough to cover that because I used so much of that crushed ice AB already. I got to order me a whole bunch of it. So I was thinking I didn't use the clear one, so I'm thinking of maybe using the clear crushed ice on the word blingy, and then the bottom maybe using the. I don't know. Or maybe using the crushed ice AB on that one. But it's so pretty, y'all. Where's the shirt that I made with it? I don't even remember. Oh, I made the hoodie with it. Y'all, everybody loved that hoodie. Everybody loved that hoodie when I wore it. I'm like, y'all gotta do rhinestones. So this was the shirt. I made this one for the Creative Fabrica video that I did. And y'all look how pretty this is. So it's a mixture of HTV and bling, and this is the rose color bling, and look how pretty that is. That rose is so pretty. And then of course this is just regular crystal AB. It's not the crushed ice, but look how pretty, like the mixture of the HTV with the bling and then that. So I do have a class. I didn't show how I designed this in the class. The purpose of the class really was to do like mixed media with the HTV and the bling. But y'all, this is the rose bling. And of course, y'all know I use 6SS because 6SS is my jam. And I love this shirt. It's an extra large. So I might give this away tonight and give this Cricut one away. So I'll give it away tonight. If you're on Facebook, I think it's only gonna pull YouTube people up. We'll give it away. That's cute. Oh, I could make another one. Cause y'all helped me so much tonight. Oh, let me show y'all too. So, y'all, I came home and I had a package waiting for me at my door from Heat Transfer Warehouse. And guess what this is, y'all? It is eco solvent stuff for us. Thanks, everybody. No, the buy-in's gonna end on Wednesday. So you guys have until Wednesday for the buy-in. Usually the buy-in ends on Sunday nights, but it's gonna be until Wednesday. So don't worry, y'all have time. Y'all have time. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this. I want to see what it is, and I got this from me. And y'all, they got this to me in like a day. I ordered it on. Was that yesterday? Either Tuesday or yesterday, and it came today. No, I ordered it yesterday, and it told me that it was already shipped like a few minutes after I ordered it, and it actually was shipped. I got it today. So we're just gonna see. This is for eco solvent stuff. So I'm just trying out different products for eco solvent to see what I like best. Y'all know it's no telling what we could jump to. We started out designing a rhinestone file. Now we're making something about to spread some rhinestones, and now we're looking at eco solvent stuff. So y'all know anything can happen. So this is, well, I don't even know which one this is. There's no label on it, but it's 10 yards of whatever this is. It just says 10 yards. I'm gonna have to ask them because I don't know. This just says 10 yards or whatever. Oh, let me not do that. They do have it on the inside. So I got 10 yards of, this is Caesar Color Print Matte. So we're gonna try this out. It's a color print matte. And the one that I have the Caesar Color Print Easy. So we're gonna try this out. And then 26 fours for flock. I use 20. Oh, cutting out. This is the Caesar Color Print Easy. So I ordered more of the Caesar Color Print Easy, but I ordered the roll because I want to print it out on the Epson, on the 15,000, because I'm going to cut it with the StarCraft Solo. So of course I wanted the larger roll so that I could print and cut larger. Makes sense. And then I got, this might be masking. Yeah, this is the masking. So I got more masking for when I cut larger. So I'm gonna try it out, and I'll probably do a video to show y'all, like, you know, if there's any difference. I'll compare the 3 eco solvent vinyls that I have to let y'all see it. Can't find the proper settings for my graph tech to cut templates. Okay, Dawn's giving info. Thanks, Dawn. Thank you. All right, so we don't have much to go. So once this finishes, I'm gonna show you guys the rhinestones, and we're gonna get ready to press them, or brush and press. All right, let me kind of set this up. I knew that was gonna happen. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Let me know if you hear an echo. Or you might. No, what's wrong, Don? Why are you saying sorry? Oh, what happened, Mary? What's wrong, Bruce? I might have missed something. I'm sorry, y'all. If I missed something. Are we done? We're all done. That wasn't too long, y'all. That wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer, but I forgot. For the most part, we used, this don't even look like it cut. Did it? But it did cut. So y'all know how I've been complaining about my thing. It looks like it probably was just my blade, which we kind of knew. But I had switched the blade, cleaned the blade and everything. So we're done with this. Hi, Alfie. It's been fun. Let me turn you off. You got some work in that you really didn't expect to today. Let me see if I turn on my camera. Cancel. Sorry, y'all. All right. Let me add this into the screen. Make that larger. All right. So it's a lot that I forgot that I needed, y'all. I was on here opening up the package from HTW and not remembering that I had things to actually prepare for, that I wasn't prepared to do this, so I'm sorry. All right, as soon as that warms up, we are going to press. But we still got a little bit of time. It's still warming up because I want to press that and then reduce the temp. All right, so hey Martin, hey the Logo Zone. I don't know if I said hey me creatively by Kim. All right, Helena, welcome. All right, y'all. Look, I should have left the backing on because this might have cut really good. So because remember I reduced the spacing, I got to be careful taking this off because I don't want to rip the holes by pulling too much, because the spacing, you'll see how thin those lines are in between those dots. That's because of the spacing that we had on there. But look, y'all. Okay, one didn't come off right here. I'll just take it off. And then we're just gonna go. I'm just trying not to rip it, y'all. Trust me, I just want to pull it off of this thing, but all right, so usually the 6SS I don't have any major issues with, but that's the one that looks like it might not have cut all the way through. But look, major improvement from last, well, when was that, Friday night? Major improvement. But you just, because I did the spacing, so when you're doing your rhinestone templates and you adjust the spacing, I like for things to be kind of filled. You have to be careful when you're removing your file. If you're doing it this way, now if you do it with the backing on and you keep the backing on, you don't have to really worry about that. I have to because I left. Okay, so the word blinky, all of those, y'all, I cannot believe this. All right. Okay, all the holes are out of blinky, but the smaller one, and usually with the other blade, the small dots or the 6SS dots, those would come out a little more easily, but it's okay. It's not that many. I don't even have to, I could peel these out myself. That's how little of the holes are left on there. Okay, look, perfect. I think I missed a few. So right here and here. But they're cut through. Like I'm not having to like pull it off of the flock. So that's not an issue. Don't I'm gonna have to upgrade my cutter. I'm not ready to upgrade my cutter yet. Hold on, let's see. Okay, so that is done. Y'all, I'm still impressed though. All right, where's my other scissors that I'd like? All right, so I'm just gonna cut a little piece of this off because I do like to save even the small pieces because you just never know what you're gonna need rhinestone flock for and the sizes that you're gonna use. So, and then I do like a lot of test cuts, and so like your smaller pieces that you have, you can do test cuts on those. You can do test cuts or you can use them as part of your template. So we're done with this. I'm going to just put this over here for now. Actually, I'm going to put it down here because my wet DTF print is right there. We're going to put this here. Let me get the brush so we can get to brushing. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. I need to get Rhinestone Transfer. Ay. Y'all getting fast. Y'all should have been girl, get your stuff together. You got us here all this time and you pulling out eco solvent vinyl. It's all good. We're in this together, y'all. We're in this together. All right, so I could just put this here, even though I could cut it, but we're gonna leave it just like this, right? And hold on, let me show y'all the rhinestones that we're gonna be choosing from. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks, Jesse. All right, let me shut off this iPad. We'll put it over here. All right, so we're gonna look at some of the rhinestones. We'll get ready to press because it's already at like 350. And then once we do that, then y'all know. All right, so here we go. Uh-oh, y'all, I did miss some in the end. Y'all did not tell me that I missed these in the end, just two. And they came off fairly easy, as y'all see. And so this little clear board, this is a chopping mat from the Dollar Tree. That's where I got this board from. 2 come in a pack for $1.25. So these are Eve's new ice pick collections. And these are ice picks. And what's this called? I forgot. These are not ice cubes. These are ice picks. So the ice picks, you get 5 in a container and you can choose from. I can't remember how many gross these are. Eve, where are you? Or Mare Bear. But these are the ice picks. And what are the little boxes called? Are these the ice picks? And then inside, this is the crushed ice. All right, and so this is the 6SS crushed ice. And look how that looks. There are 50 gross in them. Thank you, the Logo Zone. Look how pretty. So these are the crystal crushed ice AB. So I think for the word things, since that word is pink, we'll use that so that you guys could see like the difference between both. Oh, these are ice chips. These are ice chips. So there's 20 gross in these ice chips, right? So ice picks. This is ice picks. And the little cute boxes inside, those are ice chips. And then you have some that are crushed ice, like these are the crushed ice. And so this is the 10SS in the crystal AB. Let me move this down because y'all know I'm a little clumsy sometimes. All right. So I can show you this better. Okay, so these are the 10S. Oh my goodness, look how pretty that AB is. But like Marilyn showed, if you haven't seen Marilyn's video where she compared the two Minnie Mouses, you want to look at it so that you can see the difference between the crushed ice AB, which is beautiful. I used that the other night in the video that I did the hoodie. And these are the clear. These are the clear crushed ice. And it kind of gives you an idea of when to use it. And so check out Marilyn's video. Marilyn, can you drop your video link so that everybody could see the difference between the crushed ice AB and the clear? Because I did not use the clear Friday, but we're going to use it today. So we're going to use the clear for the word blingy, and then I think we're going to use the AB for the word things, right? And then we are going to also, I think I may do me a shirt though, and just use, this is the rose AB. Y'all, look how pretty. Look at that. It's like a mixture of colors, like purple, different shades of purple, turquoise, like just gorgeous. Look at that. Look how they sparkle. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use one of these. I think I'm gonna use this for me and make me a shirt, like a blingy thing shirt, but use this. Hold on. All right, gotta make sure I close it. Don't want to drop it. And these are the rose. Um, these are rose, but these are 10SS. The ones I used in the other video, I already have rose, but those are 6SS. I didn't have the 10SS, and so these are the rose rhinestones. So look. Oh, Karen, that crushed ice AB is beautiful. So tonight we're gonna do two, and you guys will see. And this is the citrine. That citrine is beautiful. Originally, when I did that design that we did the other night, Hey Sunshine, my intention was to use the citrine, but then when I saw those the crushed ice, the crushed crystal AB, I was like, yeah, no. Of course, citrine didn't have a chance, but citrine is beautiful. All right, so tonight we're just going to be working with these two. We're going to get ready to. Let me go ahead and press the shirt. Y'all have seen me press hundreds of sublimation shirts, so I'm not gonna like take you guys over there. I'm just gonna press it really quick so that we can get started, and then that way I could kind of turn down the heat press. Hey Fabulosis, hey Trina in South Carolina. Thank you for telling me your name because I can't see unless you give. Oh no, this is gonna go for the word things. Let's brush in things first, y'all. And y'all are gonna see why I absolutely love the crushed ice AB. I hope you guys can really see that sparkle on them. Hold on, let me go and press it. Me too, Fabulosis. I can't get enough of the bling. All right, so I'm gonna come over here. Let me just get ready to get this together, and I'm just clearing off all of whatever might be on there. We're going to press the shirt. And I need to get, that's enough. Let me see what this pressure looks like. Too much. Too much. That would have been fine. Alright, good. Alright, let me get a piece of butcher paper. I usually have abandoned butcher paper around, and now I don't. What did I do with my butcher paper, y'all? What did I do with the butcher paper? Oh, it's right here. Sorry. Y'all know I can't. I don't know. The Teflon sheet is hiding it. You know, like ice babies. Okay, let's see. All right. So now we're going to press our design, and we're just pressing the sublimation portion of the design wall. So that's going to go right there. That looks good to me. I'm going to put a few pieces. And I forgot to tell y'all, the heat tape that I got from the Real Kent people actually look pretty good. Like it does well underneath the heat. So, and I used it a few times. All right, let's see. And we're going to do that for 45 seconds. While that's going, we can still go ahead and brush some of these in. Oh, these are so pretty. Oh my goodness. And typically you want to go in a circle or in circular movement when brushing in your stones. That's how they fall into place. Yeah, y'all can't see this. You can't see it. I may have to turn on the other light so you can see it good. And these are the crystal ABs. These are the ones I used the other night on the live. Okay. Alright, so there. We are done. And I'm gonna come over and show y'all real quick. I don't know if y'all realize, but these Cricut shirts get so hot. All right, let me stop, remove. All right, so this is what we have. Uh-oh. Let me turn down my light a little bit. So this is our Cricut shirt, and we are going to just put it over here. I'm not going to leave it under the heat press because I don't want that heat to, you know, keep baking it. All right, so let me turn the light back on and turn this down. Temp. So we need to go down to 325. And then time, I'm going to go down to 25. And by the time we're done spreading these rhinestones in, we should be all good. But I don't like that you guys can't really see me that good. Or see our rhinestones that good. Y'all see me all the time. All right. So now we're just brushing these in circular motions. If you haven't tried rhinestones yet, like doing this is so therapeutic. Once you get to this part, so everything is falling into place good. Hey, Avester. Miss Fruit, that print does look good, and I would not have gotten that print if it were not for you guys. Well, I would have gotten a print by any means necessary. It just wouldn't have been in Silhouette Studio. So thank you guys for making sure I didn't give up. Using that, because I really do want to teach my students how to use it. Just so, since we have the Cameo, why not? All right. Y'all, this is so pretty. This is so gorgeous. Y'all have no idea. Like in person, I can't wait for you guys to get a hold of these crushed ice stones. They are gorgeous. Gorgeous. Y'all know once I start doing this, I just get zoned out. So if you're saying something, hey Tony, welcome. Silk. Alright, so I'm just brushing these away. Oh, looks pretty. Pretty. Okay, so you gotta look closely. So just know that with the 6SS stones, I don't know if you guys could tell, but with the 6SS, they always get lost inside of the brush. So you always kind of have to like manually take some out. At least I know I do. I don't know about you guys. What about you guys? Do you guys like when you're using 6SS, or maybe y'all don't like 6SS, but when you're using 6SS rhinestones, do they get lost? And are there any people here who just don't like the 6SS stones? I know I like them, but if somebody is in the chat or watching and they're unsure, which rhinestones would you guys suggest? Like give us some clue, because I'm always like, I know the 6SS is my favorite, but that I know that the 10SS is the more popular one. So tell me what you think. Oh, thank you, Maura. Y'all listen, this is the real deal, y'all. Look at that. Look, oh my goodness. Look at that. And these are the crushed ice AB stones. These are the crushed ice AB. So you guys know the drill. If y'all see one that's missing, please let me know, because I can't tell. Sometimes I can't. It looks like I got them all, but y'all know a lot of times I be missing. So if you guys see any missing, or it might be missing, you're not sure, y'all know I don't mind if you tell me. Because sometimes it's the camera where you can't see, and then it's just me that I just can't see. All right. I'm trying not to lose any of my 6SS. Fear of missing out. Then assume these are, listen, I love the bling. Thanks, Karen. No, these are gorgeous. And I didn't understand like how it would be gorgeous and how they could even be even prettier than the regular crystal AB, because I love the crystal ABs. But yeah. On this design, well, I don't. We actually just designed it just now on this live. So I was just actually just trying to show um everybody how to. Of course, I'm getting my pieces of oh, that's not going to be big enough. Oh yeah, yeah. Let me see if this is going to be okay. So we could use this for here. That's going to be enough. I was just trying to show everybody. That's still not. I don't really want to cut a whole piece of flock, but look, y'all, this is not going to be. Y'all can't tell. Not gonna do it. Let's see. No, no, it's all good. Is there supposed to be one in the middle of the S? Thank you, Felina. Yeah, because the way it's like it's supposed to curve like that. Yeah, I know you're talking about that one right there. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna have to cut this. This design. We designed it inside of. Oh, wow, did I get the right thing? We designed it inside of Silhouette Studio. If you guys um, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I could barely do one thing. I can't even multitask good. So we're going to cut this out. And I hope this is, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place this on here. Oh, I think I got the right material. So I've been playing around with that eco solvent stuff, and so it's been paranoid. Like I'm been paranoid that I'm using the wrong material, but the eco solvent could have been. I think it's more stiff than this. So here we're just gonna drop this down and commit to placing this on top, and then going. So I created this. If you go back a little bit in this video, I created it at the beginning of the live. So originally, I did not intend on actually making a shirt tonight. I just wanted to show everybody like how to do the design that I did, mixing sublimation and the rhinestones. But I mean, once I get with everybody, like I can't help but to keep going. So that's why we're here now. But it's at the beginning. I don't know, do you guys like this design? Like is it something that you would want to make? If it is, I might have it up for you guys for the weekend. If you want to make it, let me know. Let me see how many people are interested in it. Remember, it's two different rhinestone sizes. So the word things is in SS6, and the word blingy is in SS10. I'll keep it up for the weekend. We're turning one this weekend. Well, not one, two. Craftable Things is now going to be 2 years old tomorrow. And so it'll be a gift to y'all for still riding with us. Y'all, these are so pretty. All right, so we're done with the word things. And so now we're going to do the word blingy with the clear. I think this is the clear. Thank you, Deborah. Oh, Dawn, thank you. If you are to be a good girl, I'm probably gonna put it in the member section anyway, though. So I'll put it up. Give me a few minutes when we're done, and I'll put a link to it for you guys. Thank you, Mayor Bear. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and these are the clear, and there is definitely a different sparkle than the clear. Like the AB blinds you as soon as it comes out, right? This is a little different, but I saw Maryland. It more has like a sheen look to it, right, Maryland? So we're gonna go and see these are clear, y'all. I gotta look really closely to make sure these are very, very clear. So clear that you can't really even tell like that it's there. I think I could tell better looking at the computer screen. So let's see. Oh, awesome, Martin. That makes me happy. Okay. Yeah, this is Marilyn. Could you see when you were brushing in your clear stones? Could you see? And then you got to make sure that they're flipped the correct way, right? So I'm trying. I don't know if y'all will be able to tell me. Oh, okay. So the computer, I could see better. Here, yeah, no. Computer, definitely, I could see better. But these are very clear. Yeah, they're clear, clear. And then I'll give you guys a close-up look of it. Let me just let y'all know if you wear glasses, you want to make sure you have your glasses on when you're brushing these, and these are clear, which is amazing that it's so clear. You can see how pretty they are. Yep, I like them. The AB is still my favorite though. Just the look of the AB alone, but you're gonna see how this is gonna look at those colors. You can tell kind of from the side. Okay. Yep, they're gonna pick up the design color, Don. Yep. Hey, Danny. Yes, good. Okay, I'll put it in, but it'll probably be in the I'll put it in. I'm only gonna have it available for like 3 days for everybody, and then in the member section, it'll be in the member section, and then I might put it up in my store. I don't know yet. If you guys notice, I don't really put it in the stores. Okay, so that did okay. Some of them. All right, I just got a few that I got to pick in, but for the most part, it's pretty good. I think it's that white. So on the wooden part of my table, I can actually see better. So you may just need something, to give it a little contrast. Oh, y'all. I just looked over and I saw the sheen on them. Nice. Yeah, looking good. All right, so I'm just gonna brush them off, and then we are going to get ready to press. That really didn't take that long. And the good thing about making your own templates is that you can keep using these. If you like preserve it, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about cutting over and over again. I'm just looking to see if there are any overlapping ones. I don't see any, but you guys probably can't see it good enough to tell me that one is overlapping. So I'm really gonna have to use my eyes and do it. Hey, Karen. Thank you. Welcome, Karen. Let me get down my bell. Welcome. All right, let me go down. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. I'm gonna set the. See, that's the only thing. Like, even with like, you gotta be able to tell which part is the back. That's not the back. Yo, I can't see good enough with these. Hold on. I thought I did. My vision. Oh, okay. I wish I could show you guys, because you can actually see like on the back the glue. I just have a few that I have to put on. Yep, the light will probably make it a little bit better, but these babies are gorgeous. Like, they are so clear. All right, where is it? Hopefully I'm putting them in right, because I can't tell. You can tell. You just gotta pay attention. Y'all know I don't pay attention good. Hold on, let's see. Yep. All right. Uh, okay. Yep, that's good. This is gonna go right here. Okay, I have a few more missing. Nope. So that's gonna go here. Sorry, y'all. Your girl got to take her time. She can't see like how she used to. All right. But if you pick it up, you can see the tip of the stone in the shape to place it. Oh, more missing. Oh, dropped it. And Eve said something very important the other night. Like, you don't want to push too hard when you're using your wax pen. You don't want to push too hard on it, because then that wax is going to remain on your rhinestone. So let's see. I was probably like, girl, if you don't put those rhinestones in there, this, look, I have one in between. I couldn't even see it. Did y'all see it? Hey, the Wesleys. Is there something you can use instead of flocks? Something you only. So some people use JBear324. Some people use cardstock. Kimberly, the Educated Natural, she has a video using cardstock. Making with Marilyn, who's in the chat right now, she has a video using cardstock. Mary Bear, can you drop the links for that video, for yours and for Kim's, so that they can maybe compare the videos and, just see what works best for them? Because you can use cardstock and get rid of the cardstock. You certainly can. Hold on, y'all, have another one right here that I didn't see. See, the clear ones, you just have to look, and I'm missing them. But you just have to be very careful, because it's very, very clear. I did not expect them to be this clear. But usually at least me, I was thinking like, it's gonna have some type of tint to it. There is no tint to it. The clarity is amazing. The clarity is amazing. So I just want to make sure they're all. Oh, I promise y'all, every time I think I'm done, I see another one. Uh-oh. Every time I'm done, I think I. All right, so I think this is looking pretty good. So, nope. Yo, it was a lot missing in this bean. I can't tell. All right, here we go. So, Marilyn, what suggestion? Oh, y'all, when I came back like this, yeah. Marilyn, what suggestion would you use to, or Eve, if Eve is still here, like, what suggestion would you use? Like, have like be on a darker surface so that you could see it a little better? What would you suggest? Because like now I can see it. So let me push these in. So, oh nope, missing another one. Y'all. Y'all. All right, let me go through this again and see. I think, okay. I'm just amazed at how clear these are. All right, so that looks good. Let me brush the rest in. I'm going to give you guys a close-up look of these clear um, stones so that you could see. And then we're going to press it. I'm going to take the phone over to the other tripod. And then we're going to have both the clear and the AB together. The crushed clear, crushed AB. All right, so where's my top? I'm just going to put my top back on. Thank you, Elena. And the B at the top. Jill. I think we're good. Um, yeah, I think we're good. Let's look, because I could probably tell a little bit better with you guys. One in the end looks a little different. Is it upside down? Let's look close. Look how these look, y'all. Look at that. I know you guys saw the sparkle on them. Like it's very subtle, more of a sheen. Hold on, let me try to find the one that Marilyn's talking about. Okay, so right here, I got a 6SS. I don't know if you guys could tell that, but it's one right here. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, Marilyn, but that's actually a six AB, a 6SS AB. So maybe that's it. All right, so here we're gonna put one right there. Uh-oh, look, there is one missing right here, y'all. Oh, when I tell y'all these clear, they're no joke. Like you really, they are clear, y'all. Clear. All right, so we're gonna put. Uh-oh. Okay. I guess let's go. Let's look again. Y'all tell me what else. So we found the one in the end. Jill, I think we're good with the B. I think we're good, but I'm not gonna close it just yet. So that's the N. The N looks okay. The G, I think the G is all good, and that Y is all good. The B still looks like it's missing some. Let's see. Oh, and it's so sad. I gotta look at the computer. I think they're all good. Maybe the spacing in the middle. That's how we did. I really didn't go in and like clean up too much on the file itself. But I do see a place where I want to add an extra stone on the B. I'll add one right here, cause the way that it looked like something's missing there. So we're just gonna keep it like that. It's missing. It is missing in the B. Which one, y'all? Where? I can't see it. It's one there. Now there. Oh, you. Let me tell y'all about y'all. Like, what type of eyes do you guys have? Jill, look. And look at Kirsten. Kirsten, there's two missing. Look, y'all. What type of eyes do y'all have? All right, let me get. I gotta get a stone out. All right, so there's one missing right here, and then there's another one missing. That's with these. It's so hard because they're very very clear. But I think you have to have like a solid background. Did y'all see that other one right there, y'all? All right, all right. So I think we may be good now, right? Nope. Yeah, we got one more missing right there. Let me go back and scan. Another one, y'all. Who said? Didn't somebody say something was missing in the end? Was that Marilyn? Marilyn, I found the one that you said was missing in the end, or somebody said it. I don't know who said it, but I remember somebody said that there was one missing in the end, and there is. Where is it? Right here. Okay, let me go back down, and then I could kind of see, like, you kind of gotta be almost eye level with it. All right, the Y is good. All right, it looks like we're good, y'all. Thanks, Becca. Bottom curve of the B. Oh, right here. Yeah, I didn't put nothing there. I didn't. In the file, in the cut file, is no stone there, Taryn, but I'm gonna put one here because that'll help with the curve. Thank you, girl. All right, so but I'm not gonna put one at the top. The one at the top, that should be fine. Yes. This is a hot mess. I'm gonna have to rest these eyes. Third row from top, sixth row from top. Okay, yep. I think we got them, y'all. We got them. All right. So now it's time. I don't know if you guys saw how how they look. It's almost like a bling sheen to it, more of a subtle shine to it than the AB. So now we're gonna go ahead, y'all. I better get this right the first time. I better not have any situations because I can't deal with any situations today. All right. So let's get ready to press this down. Almost had a situation. Look, y'all, it shifted a little bit over there, but guess what? We're going with it. We're just gonna brush those right back into place where they're supposed to be. All right. Um, it looks like we may have some that may be upside down. Who said that? Marilyn. Marilyn told me somewhere upside down because I can't see good. All right. I just had to push one out of the way that jumped. But it looks like we are all good now. And I am just going to use my fingers to get them all together. Uh-oh. And move some down a little bit because the Y jumped a bit, but we're not worried about that. So if you win this shirt, just know that some of the rhinestones may be a little bit, a little shook. All right, y'all, we did it. All right, let's make sure that all of these are off. And we're gonna peel. Okay. They all came off. At least we think they did. And we're gonna place this right back onto the backing. All right, so there we have it. So let's get ready to head over to the press. Give me a second. I just got to, should have had this set up already, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. All right, I'm gonna put the shirt back underneath the press now because it is cold. But remember, with the sublimation ink, you don't want it to reactivate, but it's possible even with 325. You just want to make sure that it's covered. All right, it's not the temperature that we really think that, will sublimate, but we do want to make sure. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on here. And let me put the camera over here too. Oh, y'all, girl, leave it to me. Leave it to me. Uh-oh. Okay, it should be fine. The camera should be fine. We should be fine. I got all my candle stuff. I keep saying that I'm gonna make some candles, but I never actually make the candles. Uh-oh. There we go. What about the paper between the front and the back? Marilyn, I ain't putting no paper in there. I ain't putting no paper in there, Marilyn. Sorry. Let's see. Let me look at it. It's all good, Marilyn. No worries. No worries, Mare Bear. All right, so let's go ahead and place. Uh-oh, y'all can't see that. There we go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and place this first part, which is the clear, on top of there. Oh, are these on here correct? Marilyn, I have a strange feeling that it's a possibility that there's going to be quite a few. So now we're just layering this along with the design, right? Based off of our design, and right now I have it too far up. And okay, this is looking good. Move it over just a tad. All right, so this looks good. Even though this Y is too far up. There it goes. All right. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to get a piece of butcher paper. Well, I hope there's no ink on here, but I'm not gonna use butcher paper either. Sorry. And we're gonna press it down. All right, it's only 25 seconds, so we're gonna see what this looks like. And then I did save that one. Do you guys just want the blinky things SVG, like the regular one and also the cut, and not the one that I put the flowers in? All right, and so this is a hot peel. So we're gonna go ahead and peel this off. I don't know if y'all could even tell, but let me put this back, and then I'm gonna come over to show y'all what it all looks like. Let's see if you guys can tell. I don't know if you guys can. It's pretty. It actually takes on the color of the design. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it actually takes on the color. You guys probably can't tell. I'm just showing y'all something that you can't even see. Uh-oh. That's what happens when I do too much. Why is it falling now? I should have just left well enough alone, huh? Should have. Look. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do the most. Nope. I'm over this now, y'all. Because it won't stay for me. All because I was trying to show y'all something. It was fine before. Like, girl, doing too much. Yep. Making y'all dizzy, making me dizzy. Nope. Nope. All right, y'all. So I'm just gonna press this, and y'all not gonna see it until I bring it over. Sorry, guys, because I can't. I'm over this whole situation. Sorry, y'all. I apologize. Just gotta wait. I don't have time for this at this point. And y'all don't have time for it either. Okay, let me go ahead and press this really quick. And we will be done in a second. And this is the Crystal, the Crushed Ice AB. And we'll see mixing the two together how that looks. All right. Y'all. It's looking good. Oh, I can't wait for y'all to see this. All right, let me put your paper back on top. Press it down. 25 seconds. Let me take the middle screen off because, y'all, I'm over the phone. I'm over it, to be honest. I gotta show y'all what this is gonna look like. Really excited. Alright, I'm turning this off. In 2 seconds, y'all. I'm gonna peel it. Still looks good, so we'll see. You have to be careful too with when you're doing sublimation and the rhinestones, because sometimes that ink transfers over to your hot fix transfer tape. So we're gonna press this. I'm just pressing the bottom to knock out any wrinkles so that I don't send you guys a wrinkled shirt. I don't even know if my comic paper thing is up and working. Oh, we'll use the StreamYard one. All right, so y'all, let me come closer. Thanks, Miss Ruth. No problem, Miss Cheryl. Hey, Josie Boo. Uh-oh, let me turn this down. Okay, I gotta see how you guys will best see it. So you can't see it that way. Let me see if I turn it off. You still can't really see it this way either. We can kind of see, you can see it a little bit. See how that clear looks like a sheen? I gotta figure out how you guys will be able to see it best. That might be too much light. You can see the AB. So if you see, can you see the different sparkle, like how the AB sparkles differently? I got too many lights on in here. That's the problem. So the AB sparkles, y'all see that in the things. And then here's the word bling, blingy. Oh, there's better a little. Maybe that was me. So the blingy has like that sheen. Oh, you see, y'all can see it. So you see how that the clear, they take on the color of whatever is behind them. That's what makes them that's what make it like so nice, because it takes on that color. So sometimes, like when we're separating the designs, or doing tracing and all that other stuff, this really eliminates having to do tracing. This really eliminates it. Let me see if I could turn this light back on. And then let me turn, I got too many lights on in here. Really, that's always got to have a light on. Always need a light show. You can see a little bit. Not all that great. You can see something. So these are the SS6. The ones at the bottom are the SS6, and these are the AB cuts. Hey, Delonda. I love the AB. And then these are the transparent ones. See, my camera is not doing no justice tonight. I can't get the right angle. But I absolutely, y'all, it's really, 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 really pretty. Really pretty. All right, let me turn my light back on because I ain't got time for that, y'all. I ain't got time for it. Yeah, because it's not the clear. It's not too sparkly, but like once the light hits it, like you'll be able to tell. But those AB, whew, gorgeousness. Thanks, y'all. Well, we made it through yet another crafty night, and I had so much fun with y'all. Hold on, let me go to. I'm gonna upload. So I'm not gonna give you guys because y'all may want to put your own thing on the inside. Like you don't have to have this. So I'm just gonna give you the file, um, both SVGs of just the word and the rhinestones. Thanks, y'all. Hey, Sweet Rose Hustle. Listen, I don't know what's going on with YouTube and their lack of notifications. Thank you, Kevin, but it's a hot mess. It is a hot mess. I just need to upload this into my Google Drive. Once I upload it into okay, so I'm gonna upload it into my Google Drive. I'm gonna put the link here in the chat, and then we're gonna do the giveaway. So we're gonna do the giveaway for this is a small Cricut brand shirt. So we're going to do a giveaway for this. And then we're going to do a giveaway for this shirt that I made for a Creative Fabrica. Look at this bling on this rose. Yo, this is sick. This bling is. See, y'all couldn't see the bling that good. Now I'm mad, like, cause you can't even see the bling that good. Maybe you know why too? It's a white shirt. That's why it's a white shirt. Y'all stuff just spark like it just blings differently on black shirts. So this one is an extra large. So we'll go ahead and we're gonna do an extra large for this one, and it says it's the bling for me, and then we will do that one. But I will upload. Just give me a second to upload to create a folder so that I could upload it for y'all. And anybody just coming in, we created these files tonight in the live. Or that, not these files, this one file we created tonight in the live. What I did not do is I did not put the size. Give me a second, y'all. Let me just update so that I could put the correct size in here so that y'all will know. I still have it open in Cricut. So the size is going to be a 10.627. Hold on. 627 rhinestones. Y'all, I'm not looking in the chat, and I already turned off the iPad and the phone. So 627 wide by 5.527 high. So when you get ready to cut it, make sure you select both parts of the image so that you can go ahead and resize it. So resize it as one. So the size that's in the name of the file, that's the size that you're going to have to size the entire design. Okay. In case I forget to tell you that. All right, 527. That looks like that's saved. Let me just open the file again, make sure that everything is as it should be, which it should, but you never know with me at times. You never know. Okay. I'm glad I did that because remember when we did it, I saved both both designs on here. So we didn't need both. And that's how it uploaded into Cricut. So we don't want that. All right. And I'm just cleaning it up. Why I don't want it in pixels. Goodness. And upwards. Exit. All right. I think we may be good, y'all. 5, 2, 7. Perfect. 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 All right. Let me save this. Save. Sorry, y'all. This is all like it's a whole bunch of stuff that you have to do just to get it up and running. Let's see. I gotta upload it to my drive. Sorry, y'all. I have to talk to myself to remember what to do. Wrong drive I'm in. I don't upload it to that drive. You're probably like, girl, if you don't hurry up, I'm sorry. Drive. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is a lot. Into a new folder. Blinky things. Again, so this is going to be available until this weekend. So if you want it, go ahead and grab it. I will have a link listed to it in the description also if you're catching the replay. But after Monday, July 4th, it will not be available anymore. I'm sorry, y'all. All right, let me click here. And all right, so good. Hold on. And then I just need somebody, if you're at a computer, just make sure, let me know if you can open it. So there's going to be two files. There's going to be a file for the SVG and a file for the rhinestones. All right, upload. And you don't have to even have the back. You don't have to even have the regular SVG, the cut version of the file. If you wanted to just do it in all rhinestones, you could do that too. Upload. No, cancel. I don't want that one. I probably like, girl, if we don't hurry up, I don't want to blinky things. That's what we're doing. Upload. All right, it's uploaded. I'm about to drop the link in the chat now. I just got to adjust the settings, the share settings. You want the link, copy link, done. All right, so somebody make sure, like, just let me know if we can, like, if you could open it or if you had a hard time opening it. It's in the chat. Let's see. Oh, thank you, Jill. Yes, the Wesleys, y'all need to try it. You need to try this out. It's so fun. Like, I love blinging things. Oh, thanks, y'all. All right, so we are going to. So the file it's in a Google Doc, so it's on my Google Drive, and so right now I have it open to where, pretty much anybody could get it. So if you're on a replay and you see it and you're still within like July 4th, so 4th of July 2022, in case you look at this and it's a year later, it will be available only until July 4th, 2022, as we celebrate our CT anniversary. Tomorrow makes 2 years that we have been at this. So thanks, y'all. I appreciate it. What else? Oh, we're doing a giveaway. So let me know if you, okay, perfect. Marilyn. Thank you, Marilyn. I knew you were going to check that for me. Girl. Thanks, Fabulous. Thanks, Kim Designs. No worries, Evie. Y'all, and don't forget these beautiful rhinestones. These rhinestones from these shirts that we're about to do a giveaway for. And this is what we did. I can't get my bling to bling on this camera. So I don't know what is going on. I'm like so over it. It could be the light. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn off another light. I always got on too many lights. Too many lights. And y'all, we are also going to schedule. We're gonna plan the bling tumbler situation. For those of you who don't know, no, that didn't do nothing for me either, did it? Nope. It did. It did nothing for me, Eve. It did nothing. Nothing. But y'all, those ABs at the bottom, you can kind of see like a little blingy. Thank you. Oh, look, y'all. Oh my goodness. I guess I had to go a little bit closer. So as y'all see, like those rhinestones take on the color of whatever is behind it. That's why it's so clear. It takes on whatever is behind it. All right, let me open up the StreamYard app situation. So in like 2 weeks, we're gonna be making some bling tumblers together. I'm excited about this, y'all. I have fun making that. Hey, happy Scrappy 45. Thanks, Kenya. Thank you. So Marilyn dropped Eve's link to her buy-in, the baby's booty. Um, check out her buy-in. It is going on until next week, Wednesday. Okay, next week, Wednesday. So let me just open up the StreamYard app. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Once I do the giveaway, just let me know. Send me an email. All you have to do is send me an email with your address of where I should send it, and we will get it to you. StreamYard giveaway tool. One of my last searches. All right. And then I am going to share my screen in a second. So the first one that we're going to do the giveaway for is going to be this small Cricut brand shirt. Oh, I thought I did. This is too much. StreamYard giveaway page. Let's see. Our broadcast is designed with me. And hold on, let me share my screen now, y'all. Share. Rosin, so I got the tumbler from Amazon. I'm gonna put together like everywhere, like where I got the tumbler from, the rhinestones. Those are flatback crystal AB, but of course it could be any color rhinestones you want. It doesn't have to be the same color of rhinestones that I'm using, the glue and everything. And then I think it's 2 weeks from now we're supposed to be doing it together on a Friday night. Yeah, that's the matte one, Kenya. It's matte. They're so pretty with that bling. I think it's the bling on top of the matte that is just so pretty. All right, let me share my screen. I'm gonna share window, Chrome tab. I'm gonna share that. Share. All right, so I can't see anything just yet. I am gonna switch over in a minute so that I could see. But so this is gonna be for this shirt, and we are going to put. Every time I think of something to put, I don't know. So the word that we're going to put, so for this shirt, we're just going to put blingy. The same way we have it on the shirt, BLINGY, blingy. So let me go ahead and put blingy. And it's going to be blingy. I'm just doing lowercase. It shouldn't make a difference, but I'm doing lowercase with no hashtag. I'm going to start collecting the comments now. And so the word is blingy. And then it should let me know. I'll give everybody a few minutes. It is a small shirt, y'all. But it's so cute. So cute. With the roses. I like it. And I love how like the clear crushed ice, it kind of like just picks up the color really, really nicely. Very nice. All right, so let me go back. We'll give everybody a few more minutes for this part of the giveaway, and then we're gonna do the next shirt. And then let me put on the screen my um, email. So hold on. Once you finish, or once you like get offline, or if you win, if you want to send me an email now, you can. But just send me an email with your information, and I'll send it out next week sometime. Don't hold me to it. It's not gonna go out tomorrow, I'm pretty sure. All right, so we're gonna get ready to draw, and the winner is Lena. Thank you, Lena, for participating, and congratulations. That is awesome. Congratulations, Lena. All right, so that's for the blingy things. All right, so we are going to do something else. Let me go back. I'm gonna stop sharing it for now, and then I gotta reset it. Let me go back, and then the next one we're gonna do is going to be, hold on, for this one, and so it's gonna be this shirt again. For you who may not have heard me before, it's going to be for this shirt, and this is a extra large, and this is a shirt that I made for Creative Fabrica class. It's not published yet. It'll probably be published in the next few days, but this is for one of those classes. And if you guys did not know, I'm going to share a link in the chat too. I have a video or a class on Creative Fabrica designing a file, not this file, another file. But if you want even more like behind the scenes or looks at how to do the rhinestone templates, I do have a file, and Creative Fabrica is offering that particular class for free. So I forgot I told you guys I was going to show you guys how to access the free Creative Fabrica classes. So they are offering that one for free, which is awesome. All right, so let me go back over. I need to share the tool again. Uh-oh. Let me share screen. Oh, Chrome tab, StreamYard, share. All right, so the word now is going to, and I'm just going to do a lowercase b. So the word now is going to be bling. So bling is the word. It's going to be bling. Let me go back to comments. So that is the word. Awesome. And this is an extra large shirt. Hold on, I want to do. Let me see. I'm doing a little bit of multitasking right now, y'all. Oops. I want to put in the right link. We're going to look at Creative Fabrica, and I'll be able to show you guys that. And then we will see who is going to win the shirt. I'll give you guys a few more seconds, and then we are going to copy. I don't want that. Y'all. All right, let's see. Where are we? All right, so we're going to get ready to press draw. I don't know, I got distracted for a second. So we're ready to press. I hope everybody has had a chance to type in bling, and we are going to click draw. And we are going to see who is going to get this shirt. We will see. What's the tea and more? Congratulations. And thank you for participating. Make sure to send me an email to patrice@craftablethemes.com and I will get this out for you. And I appreciate all of you guys spending time with me tonight and participating in this giveaway. We're just kicking off our little anniversary situation. Um, so let me go ahead and stop screen sharing. Stop sharing. But congratulations, everybody. Let me show you guys really quick, and then I'm going to hop off because I did not intend on being on here for this long tonight. I'm tired, and I gotta go get my hair done. Y'all know I've been looking a little busted lately, so I gotta get my hair done. Let me share my screen, and we are going to go to. Oh, let me post. Oh no, I don't have it yet. I gotta. Uh-oh. Give me 2 seconds. I'll post the link again to. I probably need to post it on Facebook too, unless Facebook could see the cancel. Hold on, hold on a second. Then I'm gonna show you guys Creative Fabrica and the link to the other site. Share, get link, copy link. All right, so here is the link for the file. Done. And then if you're catching the replay, the link will be listed in the description. And it's only going to be available until Monday, July 4th, 2022. All right, so there is the link. Let me know if you have any issues, but there's the link. We are going to go. Okay, let me share this screen with y'all because I'm getting tired and I'm getting. I can feel myself getting like a little weird. All right, let's see. Window. All right, so this is now we're inside of Creative Fabrica, and this is the link, and this is going to be a free. I know that's not the most flattering picture, but y'all, it's okay. It's all good. So, how to create a hotfix rhinestone template. So, where do you get it from? We're going to go over to freebies and Creative Fabrica. And so, if you have or don't have the all access plan, they still have the all access membership available. It's $1 for the first month, and then each month after that it's $19 each additional month. But y'all, you get access to every single thing on this site, including the classes, and it's amazing. So I have a link listed below. Oh, no, it's not in this one, but in my other videos, and I'll probably put it in this one now. So if you go back and look at it, I'll have a link listed below to Creative Fabrica, to that membership plan. But if you're like, you know what, I don't need all of that, I'm just starting, or I know how to do everything they have on here, and you just want to pick up a few things here and there, they do have a freebie section. And so, and it kind of changes, they put different things on there, but there's a lot of things on this site that's for free too. But now they have some of the classes for free. And so under freebies right here, you're going to click onto, look, they have all freebies, fonts, SVGs, graphics, embroidery, and then free classes. So we're going to click onto free classes. And so right now, these are the free classes that they are offering. So you can go and test it out and check it out and see if you like the classes and how do you like them. And so right now they have, this is create your own customized party favor bags. And then they have create your own watermelon popsicles. I don't know if those are really popsicles. Let me click. What's this class about? Oh, popsicle soap. So create your own watermelon popsicle soap. But look how cool that looks. Got me wanting to go eat a watermelon ice cream bar though. And then you have using Adobe Illustrator to design branded patterns. And so they even have like some software trainings inside of some of these classes. Procreate, I've learned a few things from the Procreate classes on here too. So this, you're going to learn how to design branded patterns, and this is free. How to use PUA encoded fonts. And then this is an explosion box. And then here I am, how to create a hot fix rhinestone template. Y'all know I tell y'all how to do that all the time anyway, but this is a little more structured. It's kind of to the point, and I think I share a little more in these types of classes. Like, I don't know how I could share more, but I do feel like I share a little bit more. So this is the one. So make sure y'all go and check your girl out and sign in for those classes. And these are other classes that they have. So they have quite a few different classes that you could check out. And yep, that's what we got. Also, a few other people that I know have Creative Fabrica classes too. That would be Eve has Creative Fabrica classes, The Baby's Booty, and Delonda of Cricketing with Delonda. So check them out too when you're looking at your classes. All right, I think that's all we got. I think that's I think we're pretty set. Oh, I did want to put the link to the class in there. Let me go back. You know what? Let me get out of here. Y'all probably like, girl, you've been doing too much. You've been doing too much. Let's see. Oh, Jill, that is awesome. You got a deal then. Good night, Josie Boo. Here's the email. The email address is on the screen. It's patrice@craftableThings.com. All right, so I'm going to let me paste the file here again on Facebook. Let me head over to Facebook really quickly and paste the file there for anybody who may be in the chat on Facebook. And I don't know if you guys could see it, but if you're on Facebook, here is the link. Sometimes Facebook does not allow me to share the link, but that's the link to the file that we did tonight, y'all, if you want it. But that's it, y'all. We're gonna be hanging out a little bit tomorrow night too. I'm gonna try to be brief tomorrow. Okay. I'm sure I'll be back on Saturday probably. And we have a giveaway coming up. So I don't know if you guys are here before. And I've mentioned it a little bit. And one of my Vivor, who I did that heat press testing and review for earlier this week, by mistake or somehow, maybe that was the will of God. I don't know, but it wasn't a mistake. How about they end up sending me 2 heat presses? And so I have an extra heat press, an extra 15 by 15 heat press. And then I also have they sent me their new, they have like a mug press, kind of similar to the one that I have for Cricut and Heat Transfer Warehouse, the Waller mug press, little cute compact one. They sent me 2 of each. And so of course I contacted them and I was like, listen, I don't know if this is a mistake or what happened, but I'm getting more heat presses from you guys. And so the girl was like, oh, she checked. She's like, well, expect another mug press. And so sure enough, I have 2 mug presses. And so I was like, well, do you want me to send it back? How do you want it to get back to you or whatever? And she was like, don't worry, you can just keep it. You can give it away to somebody. You could do a giveaway. You could keep it for yourself, whatever it is you want to do. So shout out to Vivor, because y'all, I'm giving away a 15 by 15 heat press, and I'm giving away one of those mug presses. And I'm very excited about it. I'm very, very excited about it. So, yep, it's a small, well, that's really not small, but I thought they were really nice about it because they could have been like, yep, we're coming to get our stuff. Like, here goes a return label. Send it back. And they didn't. So, shout out to Reward. And I used their heat press. I took the heat press that I unboxed the other day. I took it to the class. So if you guys have not seen the No Name No Shame podcast, check us out because I have been using it inside of our class, and it's doing pretty good. It's doing pretty good. That was nice. Yep. Good night, Mrs. JB. Thank you for hanging out. You've been hanging out with us all night, girl. Thank you. So that's going to be part of the giveaway. But y'all, I gotta go. I'm getting tired. I love y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope tonight was helpful in doing. I know I had a few of you guys who asked for this, and I didn't think that it would last so long. Sorry, but we did get we got something done, and I learned something new, and I learned how to print from Silhouette Studio, and I guess I have to print from there occasionally now so I can remember. But I don't know if it's gonna be anytime soon, y'all. And shout out to all of you guys who walked me through printing from Silhouette Studio. Shout out to y'all. I love y'all. It's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. And it's Crafts and Combos tomorrow night. So I will see y'all tomorrow night. I love y'all. Later.